As a share. No, it's alright.
This don't taste too bad.
I told you.
Yeah, I fucked with Stella.
It's really smooth. But that shit to hit you. I saw it.
That shit, I had 2 of them shits last night and I was sauce.
Really?
But I don't drink a lot anymore, so.
I'll probably die if I finish this shit.
Alright, whenever y'all ready. I'm already recording, so whenever y'all ready.
I'm ready.
I forgot the
You go
intro I
ahead.
did
You can
last
finish it.
time.
I mean, you can start it off.
Oh, can start it off?
Start it off.
Yo, welcome back. We took a long ass break, but we here, ready,
Like,
refreshed.
We back from hiatus.
That's Carlton to my left. I got Rodney to my right. How you feeling, Rodney?
Feeling good. It's been a minute, but here we are again.
What we been up to?
This bubble basketball and just,
Bubble basketball.
falling back into routine. Things are opening up a little bit.
Finally.
Keep our fingers crossed.
You got to go back to work?
Yeah, this previous week, but things are a little bit out of order at my job, so.
Me and Carlton still living our best lives at home.
Facts.
Some people are, some people are.
Shit.
Unforeseen event, virus, so.
Yeah.
As long as you making it through, and rest in peace to those who lost their lives.
Word. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear your masks.
I ain't gonna lie though, it's getting better out here though. This summer I felt a little comfortable walking around the city. I even went to the park. Well, my dad, he coaches the girls team, so I was watching the game with him. There was a lot of people out there though.
How do you feel about the people though? Because I have my opinions on people. You know how you leave this New York and you go to America, you get that culture shock. That's what I feel when I see the group of people. I still feel there's too many people here. I gotta dip. I'm across the street.
Oh, I was smart. Listen, I was on the benches outside the cage, outside the
right,
the courts. I was not nowhere near them, and everybody was huddled around inside. My dad, I was telling him, you better be careful. He's like 70 something.
Right.
So I'm like, when you want to be around all them kids, you better be careful, man.
The funny part is I'm not. Is not like the scare of getting it. Is the fact. Is the more of I haven't seen so many people at once in such a long time.
Right.
Because I've been at work the whole time. Yeah. I wasn't working out the whole time, so I wasn't phased. I'm listen, I just gotta protect myself. So now, and I was riding the trains by myself, and I said there was nobody in the city. So now the fact that I see all these group of people now is
yeah, I'm like, y'all trying to die?
I'm still not used to seeing a packed train. How usually a weekday, a 5 train, it's gonna be packed. It's not gonna be shoulder to shoulder traffic, but it's still people there. There's at least 50 people on the train right now, and it's still fucking crazy to me.
Nah, yeah, the trains became more packed though. I didn't like that. I was a little upset by that shit because, I carry.
It's been alright for me.
Nah, cause when I go down to Brooklyn, I take the D train all the way down, and it's packed in the Bronx. It lightens up by the time you get down to the city. But I'm telling you, people standing right next to you. I put my bag in front of me and the seats in front of me. No one, I don't care. You ain't telling me to move my bag.
Bro, I ran into the same thing. It was maybe a couple months ago, and I was meeting a friend downtown. And this is still we still I'm trying to space myself out. And I'm sitting on the corner of the train, right by the door. Yeah. And there's space away from us. Cause I'm alright, cool. So you're gonna stay there, and I'm gonna stay here. And there's some lady who came with this. So how people in New York City are. They have she has a whole supermarket cart full of shit.
Nah.
And then she parks it right by the door. She wants me to sit, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to get off. It's the Express 2 train, so I'm gonna get off eventually. I'm gonna get off in 70 seconds. I'm gonna get off right now. She's complaining about fucking doing shit. I'm like, bro, I gotta move. I don't want to sit. I don't want to disrespect the lady next to me if I'm moving next to her. Then you want to sit here and disrespect me over here fucking asking for a fucking seat. I don't. It's not that I don't want to give it to you, bro. Bro, I'm trying to be respectful. Yeah, just trying to be respectful. Ain't no one told you to bring this giant ass car full of shit into the train.
This is my take on it.
NYC.
You have people, out at, different events, basketball games, bars, lounges, or whatnot. That's fine, but when it comes to things like showing up to your job and those kind of places, whether you have to go in for school, don't make excuses. If you can be around a crowd of people and have fun, when it comes down to business and work, you should be showing up at that place too. That's the only thing I have to say. Because a lot of people posting on the gram, Snapchat story, they're at this place, living their best life. The minute your job calls you, it's I don't want to be at that place.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
to take.
I don't like
I
that
don't understand
either.
how you want to take precautions at your job, but not out while you're having fun. That's
I
just,
never understood that because like it's all of a sudden like all the rules are thrown out the window.
You know what it is? You know, there's like a good and bad to this whole COVID thing, right? Obviously, the worst was sicknesses and deaths.
right.
Beyond that, like, you know, I think people learned what self-care was. You know, everyone had to like learn how to just pause and stop and just stop. But then I think people just got too comfortable. Like, you know, now like you have all this free time, you're not used to having, you know, especially in New York, you live to work. You working all day, like you
live to be
work.
out, right? It's
Like,
just, you have to stay active.
Yeah, so like if you not, like, it's a difference. So now they asking you to go back into it. You're like, wait a minute. What is this?
Right.
I don't feel like doing this. I'm tired. I don't feel like running around. This is stressful. I don't want to go back to this. Why am I going back to that?
I mean, it's also disrespectful to the people who were actually working at the time too.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
true.
They, they were work. I was working at the time, so like I already knew what it was. So like yeah, like I didn't want to be at work. I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen, but I sucked it up and had to do it because I could have at any moment said like I'm not going anymore.
Right.
What I didn't like about that was that they were putting everyone at risk, and this is one thing I always like. I started saying too. It's like if you go to different countries, like the jobs that are essential, you'll see them get paid more.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? There's more equivalence to like what you're doing as a professional, even as a basketball player who get millions of dollars versus a doctor or someone who's driving an ambulance or someone who works in a pharmacy. Who you need to go in to get your medicine. You need to go in to get these essential items, right?
Right.
But you're getting paid fucking minimum wage. Like, come on, think about that. Does that make any sense?
Bro, I wish honestly like everyone would have just got together and be like, yo, I don't feel safe. I'm not gonna go to work.
Yeah.
That's where they messed up at, as far
I
as
feel like
MTA.
everyone should, but everyone,
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, everyone was so scared because like, okay, no one like once the people who weren't essential stopped working, those people were struggling. So the people who were essential workers are here like making their money, and they're like, oh whatever, like we gotta stay here because at least I've got a job and stuff like that. But that wasn't really the case because everyone was scared to come to work anyway. So I didn't. So. Yeah, like I feel like definitely people should like essential workers should have definitely got paid way more.
Yeah.
And
This was
I
taking
just out
that
of
risk.
respect, man, because like
Yeah.
if it was like I was going to work and
got it.
Yeah, no.
I was going to work and like I didn't know what the hell was going to happen.
Right.
So and it wasn't not that I didn't want to go to work or I did want to go to. It's just like I just didn't. We weren't so informed, and I feel like there was such a lack of communication, specifically at my job. I don't know how everyone else's job was.
Too much uncertainty.
And, yeah. So and the fact that you weren't like, I feel like this was the like it really showed a lot of like true colors about a whole bunch of people,
Mhm.
Right.
from the smallest person to the biggest person.
Yeah.
So it sucks because like like
You started
that
seeing
shit
things
happen,
like how can you, and you can say, oh, be professional, be cordial and all that stuff, but it's like, yo, I can see your true intentions.
Right.
I can see how you really feel about me. How do you expect me to like want to work for you and work with you? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm the type of person who keeps it calm, but you couldn't, and nobody could have got on me if I wanted to just spaz on, blow up, and just leave and do whatever I want.
Not at all.
Yo, and just to attest to what you're saying, my girl got ignored when she was telling her, first of all, her anxiety was going up because she suffers from anxiety attacks.
Right.
And they ignore her to the point where they saying that, oh, she just overreacting. And then she gets sick.
Like,
And then she gets sick from it. And then she decided to take more than just the 2 weeks that they recommend, because we both got sick for a few weeks, almost a month.
Right.
Now, guess what? We didn't get paid. She didn't get paid for that time off. You understand? And because she's essential, it was a decision she made.
Not to mention that they tell you not to, if you're feeling symptoms or you feel sick, don't come to work.
They tell you don't come to work, but
Think
they don't
about
pay you not to
those-
come to work.
Those companies, those executives, those managers that know their employees have the virus and continues to have them working. Think about that. That's the
Yeah.
most fucked up part.
Exactly.
Yeah, that whole thing.
They
sucked.
put as many labels and signs up saying, hey, if you've contracted any of these symptoms or showing any signs, please contact somebody, as if, they're going to let you go seek medical help or whatnot. When they're going to just keep your ass there to keep the money coming in to be productive.
Yeah, that term essential worker I hate because we weren't really essential workers. It was just like, no, we gotta keep making money. So
Right.
Please come in.
No, that's the worst thing.
In my case, I work in a retail store, so like I understand the pharmacy should have been kept open. People need their medicine. That's 100% understandable. But my pharmacy is connected to a retail part, and I don't feel like the retail part should have been open. If anything, they should have been like less employees, or just specifically just pharmacy open. But there were so many things to go about, like the way to go about all these things. Even like the best part about it is like the working from home thing. To be honest, because I feel like people have like adjusted to the point where like you can do so many things at home now.
Right.
We live in it. People forget we live in the digital age, and I think people forgot about that because now everyone is like, oh, we can do this. Oh, you can share files and do this. People is adapting, and I love that stuff. And not to mention the people who did have more free time, or putting more time into like what they want to do.
Right.
So that was like the best outcome out of like all the whole situation.
It was for me too.
Yep. Everyone made a
clarity.
positive. Yeah, like you had time to think to yourself. At the end of the day.
That was the best part, to be honest.
And hence code 99.
Yeah, like it was just like it was like just kind of a fun time because like you rediscover yourself in a sense. No matter who you were or what age you were like, oh, I guess I like this now.
Right.
Let me try this out.
That is definitely
Everyone
true.
found their hobbies that have.
I became a Greg's Anatomy fanatic.
Stop playing, bro. What season you got up to? Because I
finished.
You finished the whole thing?
I did 5 seasons in 1 week.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit,
I did 5 seasons in 1 week.
What?
I could have finished at the rate I was going. I should have finished in like 3 weeks, but it took me like a month and a half to finish all 16.
I finished a few series within the quarantine time. I think Ballers is one of them.
I'm jealous because I was really.
Is Ballers any good?
Clock.
I know Dwayne Johnson's acting is a little shaky.
It was no.
You know what's funny? I was talking about this the other day. I think Dwayne's The Rock's acting in the beginning was good. I think when he first started, it was like, okay, I can see it.
Okay.
Now it's just him every time.
It's
every time.
You know what it is? I think it's because
he's
trying to sell us on him and not the role. I think that's what it is. It's just like
I'm The Rock. Look at me.
Yeah, that's right. And he has not shaked that shit at all. He hasn't.
This is my hot take. Johnson is a way better actor than The Rock is.
I haven't seen too many John Cena.
He was in the Condemned 12 rounds. John Cena.
Was it?
For like WWE Studios. One of those. It was.
Yeah. He was in one. I know he did like a couple. He did the Marine, the first Marine.
The Marine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that it was pretty good.
It was like he did it. Then Randy did it. I think.
Randy did it.
But to be honest,
Ziggler did it.
Dog did it.
Ted DiBiase did it.
Everybody just tried it. Get out of here.
The Rock needs a specific role, and I feel like his character Hobbs in Fast and the Furious, that is his fucking role.
That is his role, and also I like them in Moana. I like him as like doing voiceover. I think like that was pretty good.
That works good for him. Man, yes, that works good for him. Yeah, that works good for him.
Honestly,
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang. Yeah, that was fun. But that's the beginning. What is that like?
Yeah, that's the beginning. That's the beginning.
He was hungry at it,
right? Like and that's his element. I mean, football. That's his element.
That's true. That's true.
Nah, but this is what I'm saying, in Ballers is about football. First he's an agent with football, but like it's more than just his acting. And in a lot of shows now, you see they have strong support characters. So it's not just him that you invested in. It's everyone around him that you like as well. They have a good cast. And like I forgot to do his name, but he's a big actor. Like his basically is the second star of the show. He's a big actor.
Ballers.
And Ballers?
Yeah,
it's not Mark Wahlberg, right?
Look it up real quick, but it's more he's sending messages out, and it was the same thing that's going on with the Joe Budden, when it come on with Kanye saying he was showing how like you gotta take more.
Oh, you talking about Denzel's son? That's what you talking about?
Nah, no? Well yeah, he's there, but I'm talking about Rob Cardry. That dude's big. Let me see. And he funny as hell.
Oh shit, I haven't really seen Ballers, to be honest. Did Ballers finish, right?
Yeah, Ballers is finished.
Yeah,
I saw the whole series.
But you look like George Carl.
You look like George. If you look it up, he was on some things, but he's a funny dude. The whole and Denzel's son is good too. He's funny. He was playing like a wide receiver. That guy. He's
this guy's in it too.
Yeah. Dude from Amon.
Yeah. I did get jump all 60.
No, but you
said this guy. He's from Barbershop. You remember he was the white boy with that knew how to cut hair.
Oh, that is him.
They got a lot.
Yeah, that is him. Him and Sean Patrick
You ever seen
Thomas used to
Barbershop?
go at it.
I haven't seen Barbershop in years, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go see that show.
Yo, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
They used to still the
Shit,
guy
I
from
was-
Save the Last Dance and him.
I was literally gonna sell. I was telling my girl like, yo, what was it? I was talking about something came on my Twitter feed and it was a clip from White Chicks where they're in the car and then they're playing the Poppy song and then they switch it to like to some gangster
The
shit.
50 Cent
And then 50
shit.
Cent, and then yeah, man, yeah, and then whatever, and the girls are like, so, yo, what you said? You said the N word. He's like, so no one's around, and they all started saying it. So I was talking about how I asked her like, yo, you ever seen like Wayne? You know the Wayne brothers? She's like, yeah. Have you ever seen Scary Movie? I'm like, yo, you want to watch Scary Movie? She's like, I don't think I've ever seen it because she came around to the States around that time, so like those movies were coming out.
Right.
He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
So I am so excited to watch like Scary Movie 2 with her because that's
part 2 is the best one.
Part 2
right?
is the best
That
one.
was the best one. Yeah.
I'll throw one. One's pretty good, but 2 is just
After
no
two,
business
those-
being that funny. No business.
Nah, that was the best one. Cause after that, they like you said, it was
They
just
went
getting,
downhill.
It
Yeah.
was more mainstream. It was just like a brand. Let's make more money off this.
This stupid ass laugh, yo.
But you gotta watch Cock Blockers with John Cena.
Cock blockers.
Cock Blockers is fucking funny.
A movie?
Yeah, it's called. It's literally like John Cena's in a movie. And he's with 2 other people. I forgot who the actors were, but they're 3 parents, and they're like literally like what the movie says. It's like they're just their girls are going to prom night, and they're all best friends, and they're trying to make sure they don't get laid. So they're all fucking trying to interfere the whole time or whatever. It's hilarious. It's so fucking funny, and John Cena is literally so good in it. He's so good in it.
You funny?
No, he's really fun. He has better comedic timing than most people think.
Blockers, not cock blockers.
Yeah, blockers. Yeah, but they had like a rooster in the logo because it's cock blockers.
Got it. Yeah, got it.
So, but yeah, he's really good. I like him. Like I think he has
I'll
potential
check
to do
that
so.
out.
I'm actually excited in the new Fast movie to see what he does.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited too.
So
Too bad we have to wait.
He's
till
in the
next
Fast.
year.
Oh, we have to
he's
wait
in
till
the new
next year.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
Yeah, The Rock is
he's
out.
Dom's brother, bro.
Oh.
Bro,
You didn't know this,
the
bro?
whole story point is
Nah.
like, yo, now we find out that Dom has another sibling, a younger brother. So he has a sister and then his baby brother, and Johnson's the baby brother, and he's like some evil nigga.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
You
He's like
you
some
haven't seen
evil
the
dude.
trailer?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
No, it looks
I'm kinda
promising.
hyped. Not to mention that Han's back, so we don't even know how he's supposed to be dead.
Back to The Rock. I think his stature makes it hard for him to be a good actor.
Stature, like what, like his like
His physical
physique?
stature, yeah,
He's
his
a big
physique.
motherfucker. Huh?
Like when you see that, you're just thinking you're just gonna be like a throw-in cast member, or like you're gonna play security or something. Like he just can't be cast as
You
too
think
many.
he got too broad for movies?
I think so.
Cause he remember
It helped his
he,
brand, but
he wasn't that broad. Like he was
he was in
fit.
shape. But
He
like
was-
this
yeah,
guy's
he's
like
a bodybuilder now.
he's an actual like Olympian like type
but he
bodybuilder.
but
like.
he literally breathes and eats that stuff.
I think what it is.
But he
with
was
him-
fucking. This dude was jacked before. Like
Yeah, he's just getting bigger. But
And
that's
it's not
how
like
his dad
he's-
was.
he's the dude is what 6'5".
yeah, he's big.
Like he's tall enough. He's not like you're 5'11" and you're like in shape and
Yeah. Nah, he taller than everybody, bigger than everybody.
fuck, you're 6'5" already.
Yeah, he need to just come back to wrestling one year and just lay the smack down with that shit. Him versus Roman, real
Bro,
quick.
He gets injured too
bro,
much.
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
want. I honestly don't want to see the match. I'm more interested in him versus Randy when Randy called him out. Cause
Really?
Randy called him out on Twitter one time. Like, yo, what's up? Let's have a match at WrestleMania. Let's see who's the best third generation superstar. And I was like,
They're not gonna put The Rock over on that.
but that's fine though. That's the whole point when you just
Yeah,
come
but-
back. You put
but
him.
if
You
you-
put the
if
new
you-
dudes over. But at this point, Randy's so like he's like so like decorated.
I don't
and
think
been
The
in
Rock
game.
could do it. Like
No, The Rock wouldn't do it. He wouldn't, especially if Randy. If
no,
he's
Randy's
going
on
to
a
say
run
that-
right now. But I don't think The
yeah.
Rock. I think The Rock is gonna fuck the match up. Like
Yeah, no, he's not in wrestling shape. So.
right. Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
in the
he's wrestling
mindset. I
shit.
think
Yeah,
he will fuck
you're
it
right,
up. To
you're
be
right.
honest.
But
Right.
like, if think about this, if you're The Rock and you know he has his ego in his own self, right? And Randy Orton come to challenge you to a match at WrestleMania to say who's the best third generation. You think The Rock gonna go in there to lose? So he's known worse than Randy Orton because Rock got a name right now.
But that's what they did when he fought John Cena, man. Like,
But it makes
That's John Cena.
no. It
No, they
makes
made
sense
him
to
lose.
give. No, you're right.
But
It
I'm
ma-
saying John Cena is somebody different than Randy.
No, you got a point because if he comes in, Randy's gonna win the match. It's more beneficial to the company because he's still going with the company. So
Yeah. But like, if you think about it, if you think about the roles that they played, like John Cena, The Rock, Hogan, like those matches was like transcending through generations, like the top guys.
Right.
So like,
The Rock only
Randy Orton was
Austin backed out.
That's true.
Yeah. He did.
I think it's Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold didn't want to fucking fight Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he didn't want to put him
Stone
over.
Cold had the biggest ego of everybody, so he didn't want to lose to nobody.
Yeah,
not even Hulk Hogan.
They was trying to make him lose. He like,
I don't blame him. Wait, before we get on that, shout outs to The Rock, man. Like, this man came a long way. Dwayne Johnson. Just all that talk about him, this man came a long way.
Nah, he was like Carlton said, he was hungry. Whatever it took to get where he wanted, like, because right now at the end of the day we can all say he's comfortable. He don't need to make any more movies, but he's still making them.
The guy is Under Armour. Like, we're talking about a brand that was like a third party. No, I wouldn't say a third party.
Like a third string brand.
Yeah, third string brand, and he's like made it like reputable. Like, it's crazy because now you have Steph Curry over there, which he also has added a lot to the brand.
Kevin Hart got sneakers over there too, right?
And he probably got it because of The Rock.
Yep.
That's right. He did bring Steph Curry over there.
But The Rock is perfect for Under Armour if you think about it. Like, as far as like, fitness gear and apparel, like he like epitomizes that. So
yeah, because that's like,
yeah, when you think of Under Armour, you don't think like I'm gonna throw some Under Armour sneakers on and play ball. Like, you don't think of that. Under Armour, you're like, I'm about to get busy in the gym, get my weight up, and The Rock is like the epitome, like the best representation of that. Like, I hope he's not cheating, but
You don't think he's cheating?
I hope he's not cheating.
He takes these supplements. I know he has some controversy with some of the supplements because it's not allowed in like certain places.
Are you serious?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that was like a few years ago.
I guess money pays, things to go away.
Honestly,
it's like it was
just drink the
something
tequila. Do his tequila shots. He probably get as big as him. That shit's terrible.
Yeah, where he be drinking tequila out of, like a motherfucker. So always have a shot of tequila. Like,
No, tequila's good though. It'll kick your ass, but
put some fresh coconut with that tequila.
I like some tequila, even though it'll get you in trouble.
Crazy.
So what else we got on here?
What's the topic? We kind of just went like on a tangent when we went off.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? That was good though. What about Kanye?
Oh yeah, he's been like about the tweet the
Mr. Kanye Omari West.
the Twitter rants.
He put a. Nah, I don't even want to say it, but he definitely pissed on something.
We could, like I don't know what's wrong with man's. Yeah, that's my man's.
Man, one thing about Kanye, when it comes to the Grammys, I'm pretty sure he's like top 5, if not top 3. I say top 3. He may be number 1. Probably behind Eminem, like Grammy wins.
Are you
like,
serious?
As far as like rap and hip hop,
I know he got a lot of Grammys.
This man, I know he has a Grammy for his first 3 albums.
1000%.
Best rap album.
I didn't even need to think about that
and I'm pretty sure he got best rap album for Dark Fantasy. Like, so
that's
for him,
his magnum opus. That's his best album.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt it.
Is it for Kanye? I think for the newer generation, it may be. No,
I honestly think all his work collectively until right now, until Jesus, what's it called? Oh, Jesus is King.
That's Fantasy is his best work.
Best work in general.
Yeah.
That's like it's just
Dark Twisted Fantasy is
it's as creative as he is. It's as hip hop and rap as it should be, and it's just different enough to be like, okay, yeah, he's rapping, but this doesn't sound like a rap.
I think he perfected his style on that album.
I got a question. I need your top 5 Kanye albums right now.
Top 5 Kanye albums?
Listen, from 5 to 1 right now.
5 to 1? And my number 1? Alright, I'm sorry from the bottom right now.
Yeah.
Wait. How are we doing? Are we doing this from a personal place
personal,
somebody?
Listen, you gotta understand.
Somebody walks up to you and they say, "Give me the best 5 Kanye."
This is what I want you to understand. You know how much of a Kanye fan I am?
We know.
Well, I'm a Kanye fan too. Yeah, bro. I got a graduation album like signed. I saw him went to go see it at a FYE. I want to go.
You signed? You got a Kanye sign?
I forget this.
Yo, bro, why you bring that up now?
This was like sophomore year.
What?
Bro. Sophomore year, junior year. No, whenever. Bro, this is like like whenever graduation came out, graduation coming out.
07. I remember.
So
September 11, 2007, baby.
It was a school.
It was a big ass 50 fan too. So yeah, that was big.
It was a school night, and I told my boys. I never forget this. Shout out to Vic and Isaiah, bro. They I told them about it. Like, yo, Kanye's gonna do a signing. Let's try to go over there, right? And then my mom took us, all three of us, right? And like we had to buy the album to get the ticket to be able to get it signed off. So I remember like they were gonna come with me, but like they didn't like allow too many people on the line, cause restrictions or whatever came, right? Mm-hmm. So we're on the line, whatever. We're all three of us on the line. My mom already bought the albums for us and everything. I spotted my boys the money or whatever, right? And then he comes on the flatbed truck, tied down, singing Stronger, bro. With his like his shaded glasses thing at the time.
He definitely made that a thing.
And then he came in singing. He sang a little bit, whatever, and he went to the FYE and made the line. And I'll never forget it. Like I went up to him and he's like, "Sign my thing." He's like, the album's playing in the background, so he's bumping it. I'm like, "Yo, Kanye, you did your thing." And he's like, "Yeah, thanks, man." And I'm like, "Walk away." He got signed it. He literally put like that fake K and W and then the T, and then he drew like a fake bear. Yeah, I'll never forget that. I have it. Like, I think I have a picture of it right here, actually.
Oh my gosh.
But
I got my Pusha T playlist.
Yeah, that's mine.
Top 5 Kanye.
Top 5 Kanye, right?
Top 5 Kanye.
Top 5 Kanye.
I gotta look at them all too.
I got it right here. Wait. Oh no, I don't. Yep, I got it. Nope. I think I can do it off my head.
I was trying to do it off my head, but
off my head.
Yeah, I was trying to do it in my head, but I wanted to make sure I get it right.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Exactly. I gotta.
Off my top of my head, Dark Fantasy 1, Graduation 2.
Graduation 2. Okay.
Okay, so far I'm with you.
I'm not.
No?
No.
I know it's number 1 for him.
No.
College Dropout was in his top 2. I know that for a fact. Ooh! Dark Fantasy 1, Graduation 2, 3's gonna be College Dropout. It's a tie with College Dropout and Late Registration. I do love 808s. 808s is slept on. I love 808s.
Are we counting Watch the Throne and
No, we're not counting Watch the Throne.
So we're not counting
single.
What's the other one called?
The Good Music.
The Good Music compilation.
Nah.
That was horrible.
I like that shit.
That was horrible.
What's it called?
It's called
Watch the Throne. I got it right.
No, Watch the Throne is him and Jay-Z. That's the collab. One. The Good Music one.
Oh, you talking about the him with him and Cudi?
Huh? No, Kids See Ghosts. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't count Kids See Ghosts to be honest.
That's only on album.
No, he has another one.
Talking about
he had like Travis on there. He had everyone he walked with Good Music on that album.
Yeah, no,
that's a Good Music. It's called Cold Summer.
There you go.
Cold Summer.
Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer.
So we don't count those, right?
No.
All right. I have
single albums.
I off rip.
Wait,
did you finish?
Does Watch the Throne count as a? No, it's count as a collaborative. It doesn't count.
All right, so we don't count Watch the Throne. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Cause I don't think none of us have Watch the Throne on top 5. Or if you would include it, would you put it in the top 5? Is it a conversation?
As a bop, yeah, but like as a vibe, yeah, but as like something where you like want real substance, it doesn't hit to me as much as other Kanye albums.
Nah, that gives me substance. They got a few songs.
No, that was an era, bro. When he dropped that, we were all like, the whole world was in like,
that's a fact because of I feel like they could have did better. If you look at Jay-Z's,
1,000% had it better.
Right, but we're talking about 2 of the greatest artists.
So you know what it is?
This is not a one-hit wonder. We're talking about 2 people who have mastered this shit in different fucking styles.
Let me ask you a question. Was it that easy for LeBron and D-Wade to play that, like, gel together that easily? It's different. It's different when you so Kanye doing his thing on his own track and then Jay jump on it, you know? Versus, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta. I agree with that. But I'm gonna show you what. I'm gonna show you what I disagree at. Because if Kanye worked with Jay-Z on Dynasty 2000 and Blueprint 1, and that's the era where people were in the studio making records together, and Jay-Z comes out with Never Change. It's Izzo by
December
Kanye
4th.
too.
The whole he did Black Album. Kanye did the whole Black Album.
Nah, he did parts. He did
parts. I thought he did the whole thing.
He did
December
the Blueprint.
Yeah, I know the Blueprint.
That
he did the whole Blueprint.
Most of it. He did a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? No, he didn't do that song. But
he did whole H to the Izzo, right?
He did Izzo. He did. I Never Change.
If they came up like,
you know what's funny though?
He did Takeover.
He did take over.
Take over.
You know what's funny though? If you go back and listen to that album, you know the Kanye records.
Yeah,
without even knowing he did it.
We know it.
Yo,
the younger
true.
generation don't know that
true.
Kanye.
That's true.
That's true.
They don't know that Brandy record I sent you a couple. They don't know that Kanye, man. They don't know the Twister overnight celebrity Kanye.
Oh my God.
They don't know that.
Oh, Kanye, bro.
There's a playlist.
Come on, man.
Jazzy fucking Kanye, bro.
There's a playlist on
Fuck.
that had all of Kanye's features. Not his features, just like things he produced and he featured. Like it's crazy.
I have a playlist too.
All those songs.
They don't know that Kanye. That you don't know my name, Alicia Keys Kanye.
You don't know my. Oh my God, I forgot I was here.
Come on. They don't know that Kanye, man.
Wow.
Let me.
Holy shit.
Yo, I'm gonna show you that. After
The corner Kanye, the food with Common Kanye. Come on, they don't know that Kanye, man. Like they don't know that Kanye, man. No, that shit off the top of my head, man. They don't know that Kanye. But we're gonna get back to that top 5. We gonna get back to that.
You did Dark Fantasy first, and then you did
I got Dark Fantasy. I got Graduation. I got College Dropout, Late Registration, 808s. That's my 5.
You want to go first, or you want me to go? I could go.
Yeah.
So, Dark Fantasies first, Graduation second. After that is where like it's gonna get crazy for
because they're all really fucking great.
We're all gonna be different at that point. I think. After Graduation, to me, is gonna be College Dropout.
Okay.
I like Pablo. Pablo's 4.
It grew on me because of this guy over here.
And I'm gonna throw Yeezus at the 5.
Damn, man, you trying to take my list out here.
Life of Pablo grew on me because of Carlton.
No, you really had to give it its time.
No, you gotta listen to it, and it was before its time if you think about it.
And it had all the drama with the like coming out late. It wasn't on time.
Yeah.
Then you had to remaster the songs and stuff, like remix it.
Yeah, I still have the original if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, because.
Yeah, I wish you called me Switch.
Cut that, bro. Alright, yo, my top five. My number 1 is Dark Fantasy. Yeah.
Let's say that number 2.
Number 2 is Late Registration.
Okay.
Whoa! From you?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I like Registration, but that's just like I don't know, man. Like
no, I used to love it. I used to argue with him back in the day.
When it came on this time, it was like
exactly.
So good.
That's
why
number 1.
Right.
That used to be on number 1, but Dark Fantasy, like just in whole,
it's his best.
It's
a masterpiece, bro.
Yeah, it's like you said, masterpiece.
Best rap album of the 2010s.
Yeah.
And it came out in the beginning of the fucking decade.
Top 5 album of the decade.
Honestly, I would
overall,
agree.
yeah. This is the best rap record of the 2010s.
Yeah, of the
movie.
I'm not
another topic. That's another topic.
That's another topic. You can throw some other names in there, but I think Kanye, like,
he killed it, bro. Top 3.
That album epitomized the sound of rap and pop.
No, everything, bro. And then the people on the record, on the record itself, like Rick Ross and everybody, like he just made them look so good. Like
got Rihanna on some background vocals on there.
Everybody. And he used so many people because all
of the lights had like 58 people. Like, what the fuck? He had the whole Def Jam roster on there.
Elton John's on there. Alicia Keys. Like, mad people on that stuff. Bonner.
I think Swiss. I think even Swiss maybe some production credits on that too.
No, he definitely did. I'm So Appalled. He definitely did that.
Woo! Best verse, Pusha T.
Yo, I wish they had good that was Good Fridays. If that was in the album,
but this is what makes
that should have been the album.
This is what makes Kanye go, bro. There was no reason for him to be like, yo, I'm just gonna go to Hawaii and bring everybody with me and invite them out to do records, bro. All those Good Fridays hit,
yo.
Bro, when he did the Christmas in Harlem,
bro, the
Christian
Dior remix with Cam on Christmas in Harlem, bro. Christian Dior, yeah,
Christian
Banks,
Dior,
Ryan Leslie on that.
Come on, man, like.
Shout out to Tiana Taylor.
Good Friday, the song. All right, so you got.
So I have
You got Late Registration. That's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta round that up.
So 3 is gonna be Yeezus. New Slaves. Yo, listen, man, this dude was too fucking smart,
New
bro.
Slave, Blood on the Leaves, bro.
Blood on the Leaves is my favorite.
Blood on the Leaves.
But I'm just talking about the place where he was at in his mind. People did not even see it at the time.
I didn't,
out, man.
Bro, honestly, that's probably like 808 is probably like really emotional. From his take, but I feel like Yeezus is so much darker in the way, like it just the tone of it, like the feel.
Yo, listen,
like,
everybody. I challenge you to listen to that album, Jesus. I'm telling you.
No, it's slept on.
It's current. It's current now. It wasn't
and
then.
It's definitely current.
It is now.
His albums have aged well.
Yeah.
No, 1000%. And you know what's funny though? When Jesus came out, critiques.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this and this and that. But look how now we're talking about it. Oh, it's really good. Pablo's same. Oh, you didn't do this and that. Aged well. That's why like when Jesus is King came out, I'm like, oh, it's not my Kanye. It's not my favorite, but like later.
I rocks with that shit.
I do, but that's
it's not my Kanye either.
But it's so good. Like it's fun to see like your favorite artists or like your favorite people in general just like grow.
Right, because, and pull it off.
Like I said, Jesus is King is not my Dark Twisted Fantasy. My Dark Twisted Fantasy is not College Dropout.
Right, that is.
But it's you can sense like, oh, this is Kanye.
And that's why he has lasted this long, to be honest.
Exactly, you know how to reinvent himself like Chris Jericho.
But then they critique him and be like, oh no, he's going crazy or he's this and he's that. Bro, like, bro, it's a creative process.
What finishes out your 5?
Huh?
If you're not creative, you don't understand.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
What finishes out your 5?
Oh yeah, so that was just number 3, right? So
that was 3. That was 4.
No, that was 3.
Really?
I thought you said.
Yeah, he's right.
So number one is Dark Fantasy.
2 late
registration. 3 is Jesus. 4 is T-Lock.
Okay, Papa, yeah.
And then see, this is where 5 gets, like you said, this is where it gets crazy for me. But I'm gonna put Jesus King is up there because I ain't gonna lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am in shock. This is a man who fucking beat me in the head, and I literally was fucking College Dropout, and it did not make his top 5. I'm surprised.
Listen, it's too many, but like, you know why? Because so late registration kind of like signifies that era of his music anyway. Like as the best, if you think about his first 3, right? College Dropout, late registration, and graduation. If I look at it, that's the late registration is the one that kind of like I'm gonna listen to out of all 3 of those.
I think
College Dropout is always gonna be a classic.
I think Graduation is his best out of the 3, but I think late registration. It shows where he was going. I feel like
late registration was the Dark Fantasy of his time. Just the full production and lyricism in it. And I felt like Dark Fantasy was like evolution of that.
Yo, Dark Fantasy was that's a great fucking album.
But what I like about Jesus is King.
That's a great album too.
Yo, this dude is really a Christian album. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll start listening to some Christian music out there here and there, cause like that soul it hit. You know, like that shit, the sound hit your soul. Like yo. Yeah. And it's positive.
Yeah.
And
it's 100% positive. It is 100%.
Yo, I'm telling you, hit that on a Sunday.
I believe they said he did not curse.
Honestly,
I believe they say he did not curse on that album.
I don't think so.
He didn't.
I don't think so. And not to mention, to me, at least to me, he sounds like he's having so much fun doing Jesus King.
Yeah.
He's like,
it was pure, and that was like one of his best albums because everything else is like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Right.
That one, he was like, yo, this is a Kanye. This is Kanye. This is the one we were looking for. But it was just so positive. But that was like pure. That was pure.
What's that
Kanye
track?
Was at the time.
My favorite track off that is
Mine's is Water.
Isn't let me see. I gotta look that up now. Okay.
Yeah, mine is Water. I love that fucking song.
Jesus is King.
Yeah, I like the whole thing. Honestly, it's like a.
Closed on Sunday is fire too.
Follow God. Yeah, you know.
Follow God. I like.
Is that the single? Huh? Follow God the single?
Yeah.
That the single? Yeah, that one is
just rapping and going on.
Yeah. Fire.
Follow God is my first song. It's so good. Like.
I love Jesus Gospel.
Jesus Gospel is good too.
Yeah, I like that.
I know what my playlist is tonight.
Yep, I'm just running all that.
You see, everything we need is a good one too. With Ty Dolla $ign.
How do you feel about the fact that he didn't get to release the? It was supposed to be what's it called, Yandi?
Yeah.
Have you heard the leaks to Yandi?
No.
Like that's the one where Nicki came out and said that he had a song with him and called New Body, and that's when she said on Twitter like, yo, Kanye released a New Body. It's him and her, Ty Dolla $ign, and Ye. And I heard it. I looked it up honestly, and I looked up because the album's leaked, and you can find it on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm like, this sounds like it could have been really good. I don't know why he didn't release this or what happened. Maybe like the studio. It's like maybe like it's what's happening right now.
That or something at the label.
Yeah, the label. Yeah. Maybe this is why he's fighting for the labels to get those masters. Maybe he's trying to release Yandhi because he's supposed to release an album soon. Like,
the thing with his masters, which I don't understand, is I'm pretty sure he's still not stuck on his first contract. So after your first contract, because he's 10 albums in. Nobody signs a 10-album deal. So I'm pretty sure, like, what happened in that negotiation period after your first contract ended?
He showed the contracts, bro. He put all them contracts on Twitter. He showed
every single contract he has.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look at that.
There's like 3 different contracts, and one of them show. I think it's probably where it got messed up is when he had good music and he signed under that, you know?
Oh, like when he made his own the label? Maybe it was a conflict.
Because you know that probably gives you longevity, but it's probably a deal just to have that, you know?
Right.
And again, like it's just like lack of knowledge. People don't understand like what's legit, what's real, like how like people like in the NBA, right? They did that in a CBA deal. They were smart enough to know like, nah, we gonna get paid, so they let that lockdown happen. And look at these contracts; they're getting paid way more than like what D-Wade used to make, and you could be a role player and get 23,
D-Wade
25
could have
million.
made 6 figures in like now, yeah.
Like he could have made so much. He could have made like $140 million deal. Like these dudes making almost 30, 40 million a year. Like these D-Wade made like 19, 20. Yeah,
should have bummed it up.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's crazy. So like at this point, these artists, like they said, if you listen to Big Sean's new album, he just came out with a new album, Detroit 2.
I'm halfway through it. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I gotta re-listen to it.
There was like a little clip on it, and he was talking about how like 60% of our the music around the world that's listened to is like black music, like hip hop and.
No, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Right, and then we only get paid cents per record, per album. Like, if we're the one creating the music, think about Chance the Rapper. He's like independent. All that is his music. He's not undersigned to anyone who's getting no masters. Like,
right.
And all that royalty and stuff that goes more to the company than it goes to you. But it's your music. You're the one creating it. So it's more like just knowing like how much you're worth and like actually fighting for it.
I blame a lot of the older rappers that have been in the game. Because they know these kids are hungry.
Yeah.
Whether you're talented or not. And, you know, most of the times they're going to tell them, go independent. But are you really having, like, deep conversations with them? Sharing your struggles and your peers' struggles with them? Because sometimes you have to see it to believe it. Which I'm pretty sure some have talked to the younger generation of artists. Whether you're in rap or not. Because I think this happened to... Who this happened to? It happened to Megan Thee Stallion also, and someone else. I can't think. Another pop artist. And then sometimes you can talk to these artists, but they don't understand it because they're immature or they want the upfront money until they actually end one of these fucked up contracts themselves.
Who was talking shit about Blueface? That he took a 360 deal, whatever like that. I forgot who it was.
I know his manager's Whack 100. Somebody was talking shit about him. Who was it?
I forgot, but they were talking about how he just signed a 360 deal and he got the money up front or whatever, and
he's gone. Where is he now?
Yeah, no more Blueface, baby. Like, yeah, he had that one song and then Carter dropped in the remix and that's it. But then again, in reality, like they might not get paid as much, but that one hit record is gonna make them money.
Yeah. But you know, the sad part is they usually say you put your all into your first album. So let's just say your first album comes out. It may have your 2 biggest singles of your career, depending on what kind of artist you are.
Yeah.
So what?
And now those 2 fucking biggest singles, you're not even getting paid off of.
Yep.
So what? That's crazy.
That's part of the reason how 50 Cent lost his lawsuit to Rick Ross.
What lawsuit?
It's some lawsuit. I know Rick Ross took him to court. It was something about 50 Cent leaking a video of Rick Ross' baby moms having sex. Yeah, it was a big lawsuit. That's another reason why they've been beefing for so long.
Oh, was that during like when the beef started, or just during?
It was during the beef. It didn't even start because of that. Oh, okay. And then I think
that was like his retaliation.
Right, and 50 Cent ended up losing. But what crazy part is Rick Ross. I think 50 Cent sued him because I think Rick Ross used a sample of "In the Club," and like took him to court. 50 Cent ended up losing. I gotta check the numbers. I think it was like 17 million. It's a big amount. End up losing that case
because it wasn't his.
Because the record is not his.
That's crazy. So
he doesn't own the fucking record.
That's crazy.
So he's taking Rick Ross to court, saying this is my property, but it belongs to like Shady Aftermath or something.
Doesn't care because the record's gonna make money off the
right. And then that record came out in the club. It was in the club. Like 03, 02?
Yeah, 03, yeah. I'll never forget it. That just blew up.
That's crazy.
Wow, that sucks. I didn't even know all that.
Good luck to those who's trying to make a music career, because
music is hard to break into, to be honest. I don't know how, like, Kanye lasting this long is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because he still wants to make music. It's just a matter of when at this point.
This dude know how to stay popular. He know how to be.
You think the rant or the reason why he wants to stay popular? He just rant because people are gonna talk about it. You think
he's know that?
I think he strategizes that a little bit.
A little bit, because we've seen it not work out for some people. 50 Cent again. Yeah. Then we see people like Jay-Z. Well, that's Jay-Z's image. Quiet, as kept.
He don't
speaks when he needs to speak.
He literally just counts his money. That's what he does. He just counts his money. He doesn't even make music anymore. He dropped 444 and there's like...
He doesn't even have to make music, to be honest. No. I would love for him to make some music, but he doesn't have...
Jay's done, man. There's no...
And he lasted... Look at the people that last a long time as far as their peers. So, Kanye's peers, who's lasted as long? You can say...
his peers, like when he came out?
Yeah.
Barely anybody.
From
like maybe 50,
you can say 50. He's hung on not through music, but he's
still relevant.
Right,
50 is
right.
So, T.I. was coming out around.
T.I.
Wayne.
Wayne's a little before, but yeah,
he was before, but he
didn't
really
blow up until that era though.
Yeah.
Right, it's right. Drake now, I think Kendrick, but I don't know what he has going on outside of music.
I see what you're saying.
Kendrick kind of has, but it's also because he had
Kendrick did the soundtrack for The Lion King. What are you talking? Not The Lion King. The
Black Panther.
Yeah. Kendrick's a perfect example of
he chilling.
Kendrick's a perfect example of putting your all into your first album. Cause I think his first album was his best and it hasn't gotten like he never reached his part.
Pimp Butterfly.
He never got that. Pimp Butterfly is really good and it's really like it. He went out to go set this image. He had it in his head. He literally recorded it. It's perfect. It's a really good record. I just don't think...
You gotta listen to Section 80. That was before he was a mainstream artist.
Section 80 is alright. I don't know.
I listened to a couple songs. Yeah, I think I had to like sit through it really
it was deep. It was because he's a lyricist. He don't make music for like clubs. He don't make
that's fine. But I feel like he has good creativity because like in Good Kid, Mad City is. He has a bunch of different... It's Kanye-esque in the sense of like he's trying to hit so many levels.
Snoop Dogg. Another rapper who hasn't lasted as long as we think, but people love him when he comes out and we know why? Eminem.
I mean,
Eminem fell off of me a long time ago.
So
music-wise.
Encore
was his last thing. Encore was his last best album. That album is just so good. No, honestly, from his first album to Encore...
Yeah,
he had his time.
That's why I say he has not lasted as long as we think.
So like the thing about Eminem is just like Jay-Z. Like he don't have to make an album. He do it for the fun of it,
But Jay-Z is still relevant. We'll get guest verses and features from him.
That's just because of the hip hop culture, I believe.
Yeah, but Eminem is hip hop culture too. Like why no one inviting him? That's another conversation. Why not everybody M to tracks? And it ain't like we don't know like M could rap. So it's like, what's going on?
No, 100%. But he.
One thing we can say is he don't have money problems. Because if he was getting fucked by Dr. Dre, he would be out more often. So we can say financially he's probably handled his business pretty well.
True.
Or Dr. Dre's not as slimy as some of these other people.
Maybe Dr. Dre was actually looking out for him.
But you know what it is? Think about his crowd. Like, think about his general crowd. Like, when he was making hit records, it wasn't like the hip-hop artists all buying it. Because, like, hip-hop artists will buy it. And they'll get, like, 5 million records. Like, maybe 50 would do it because he's connected to M. But, like,
Because M reached those white people that wanted to, the white kids. He reached those white kids that wanted to fit in.
But this is why he has so many cells, exactly. Because he had the wider reach.
And that's why no other white rapper is going to be as successful.
Ain't no one white kid in Illinois talking about like, yo, let me get the next 50 record.
Exactly. But that's why he's not relevant in the hip hop culture.
And he doesn't cross the boundaries. And we know what we mean by that. He doesn't think, because I've been in here so long, I can say a certain word.
Not to mention that he's held high.
He wouldn't do that.
He's up there. He's considered one of like the best ever. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the thing. His name is always gonna be there,
right?
As far as one of the best. But like, as far as the culture, he's kind of on the outside. He's like a Post Malone. Like Post Malone, he's
fuck Post Malone, man. He's an asshole. No, I like Post Malone a lot. He's like one, it's just one of those things where like a couple years ago I read about how he was like. You know, like his music is supposed to be hip hop, right? Or hip hop country-esque or whatever.
Yep.
But he said like, no, it's not really like hip hop. Like he said some dumb shit.
I get what you.
Yeah, he said some dumb shit about like how it's not supposed to be really hip hop. Like it's not culture.
This
like,
is so.
It was almost like he was. Yeah, this is he was like taking the sound, but it's not really the sound. Like, bro, what? No, bro, it's hip hop. You literally rapping like Quavo talking about like. Huh?
It shows now in his music,
bro. Like, and he's really good. He's the one like you should keep. That's
crazy.
But yeah, he said some dumb shit like that not too long ago. I'm like, wow, bro. Like, you literally like the only reason why I found out about you is because Jay-Z put you in the hip hop list when he dropped that song. Untitled. It was like I forgot the name of the song, but it was like that first song that
White
really
Iverson.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was not
that one.
The second one that came after White Iverson. I forgot what it's called. Damn, why am I tripping?
I forgot about that shit.
He had another song. It was like a more dark-esque song. Like it was more like
White Iverson. I forgot about that.
White Iverson was the one that came after that blew up. That really blew him up. But let me see. Post Malone.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg for staying relevant for so long too.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
His longevity, man. And he brought swag to the game. He's what it is because people weren't cool.
Too young. Too Young is the name of the record.
I gotta play that.
I don't wanna die too young.
Let me hear the beat. Hold on.
That remember he Untitled. Jay-Z put it like a favorites list.
You're right. Yeah, Jay-Z drops it like every year.
And then I heard Too Young. I'm like, no, fuck is Post Malone. I look at him and be like, he's some white kid from Syracuse that grew up in Texas. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's true. Really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
He was born in Syracuse and kind of like grew up in Texas and got influenced with that like hip hoppy.
Actually, I did hear this.
Yeah.
The beat sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay-Z for keeping in tune. He knows what's going on.
Nah, that's the product of his time.
Yo, talk about Jay-Z. Tell me that ain't low key. He was on Jay Electronica album, yo. If you listen to Jay Electronica album, that was a collab album.
I haven't listened to
it. He was on each and every track.
Didn't it take like 20 years to come out?
It did. But he was not on any of those. He wasn't on any of those.
I'm fucking upset.
He wasn't shown on any of those.
We're gonna do a top 5 Jay-Z.
Top 5 Jay-Z albums?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Hova. That's my guy. It's the greatest, right? That's the GOAT. Rest in peace, Big and Pac. Sorry, but that's the GOAT.
That's funny. That's gonna be a hard one for me.
Something light for me.
I know.
Like
this is your expertise. Let's see what we got, Hov.
But I have my moments with Jay-Z. There's days I'm like in love with Blueprint, and there's days I'm like Reasonable Doubt is better, and vice versa. I think for our age group, we all love Blueprint.
Yeah.
Like, I think for everyone in our age group, as younger, it's Blueprint and Get Rich. Like, then as time went on, you throw in the Carters. Carters as in
honestly,
Jay,
you know what's funny?
Lil Wayne, and then some Kanye's.
With Jay-Z, I'm kind of like not conflicted. Well, the word is conflicted, but I just feel like no album really resonated with me in the sense of like I'm gonna listen to this from front to back.
Because you know what, with Jay-Z, I think he's had an interesting career because, and this is where I think people that favor Kanye more this is where they lead towards Kanye. Jay-Z still had to keep it rap, like strictly street, for a long point. Like he was the main guy. He makes his sing-along songs, R&B records, but he has to still keep it street because that's what hip hop is. Nowadays, you don't have to keep it so hood and about a certain topic of hip hop. Now it's you can be a white kid from the suburbs and.
Bro, I just found out Jake Harlow's some white kid from Kentucky.
Who the fuck is that?
Jake Harlow's the song. You heard the song?
I probably
let me see. My boy told me this when he was playing it. He put the video. I'm like, yeah, he's a white kid from Kentucky. I'm like, what do you mean?
Jake Harlow?
Yeah, Jake Harlow. You know the song. You know that. Watch me play it, and you're gonna hear it like Jake Harlow, Jack Harlow. What's popping?
Brand new with that mountain.
Oh yeah, that shit fire. What?
That's some white boy from Kentucky, bro.
I didn't know who he sound black.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Shout outs to Jake Harlow.
Bro,
I think he Harlow. Yeah, Harlow. Yeah, I think he said Carlo. That shit fire.
Bro, heat.
That shit is.
That. But like I was saying with the Jay-Z thing, I feel like this is you said that you have to keep it street, you have to keep it nitty gritty,
right?
Kind of gangster and stuff like that.
Especially from the time he started. That's what hip hop was.
That's why I think Reasonable Doubt will probably be my number one.
Right, and I think that's why it's hard for the newer generation to connect to Jay-Z.
Yeah, because they don't know that. They don't have to.
Right.
They don't know about that. Like,
yeah.
Our age group kind of like, not that we were in the streets, but we kind of know.
Like, people look at our age group like, why y'all getting hype over a DMX versus battle? Like, they don't understand.
DMX was the 90s.
DMX was holding that game down for a
right.
while
They don't understand that. Like, for our group. But top 5 Hove, I could go first. Reasonable Doubt is 1.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Blueprint 2. This next one is hard. 3, I got American Gangster.
Oh, that's a good one.
Slept on album.
Yeah,
4, I got Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. That is the album that made me a Jay-Z fan. I was definitely one of those Disney kids, pop, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC kind of kids. My sister had Volume 2 and Volume 3, and there was like a few times I remember like fall asleep in her room and Jigga What Jigga Who on Volume 2 would come on, and I was just like, who is this guy? And then you wake up and you turn on the TV or watching little things differently, especially when you have older siblings. They change the channel, change different things on the radio, and the man was everywhere in the late 90s. So Volume 2, and then number 5 for me. Oh shoot, I gotta backtrack. 1 is Reasonable Doubt, 2 is Blueprint, 3 is the Black Album, 4 is American Gangster, 5 is Volume 2. I'm done.
I'm gonna go with Reasonable Doubt number 1.
Great album.
Okay. Really great. Black album only because that's literally the Jay-Z album I played the most. I literally have a copy of Black Album. I was listening to that front to back.
That's one of those albums for our time when we were kids.
I was listening to everything. I had the CD player and put in that CD player and everything.
Dirt Off Your Shoulders, that beat.
You feeling like a bit?
Or the interlude? Fire.
Oh, on what, PSA?
Yeah, PSA. Yeah. There you go. That's the one. So good.
Yeah.
I think that's Just Blaze. Is that
Blueprint? Solely, I like Blueprint a lot, but solely because that Renegade track is just
Renegade.
I never can get enough of that.
Verse 2, Jay-Z. People slept on it. People were so caught up in Eminem's delivery on that song. Don't sleep on Jay-Z's second verse on Renegade.
Remember, it wasn't even Jay-Z's song. It was M with Royce, and he.
Matter of fact, right? Because M produced the song.
Yeah, and then Royce and found out they started beefing, so he said he gave it to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z split the 2 verses. That wasn't even.
Don't sleep. Jay-Z's verse 2 on Renegade. I tell people that.
I like Kingdom, American Gangster, Kingdom Come.
You like Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come. Wow, that was one of those albums that people didn't really like.
I think he sold 680,000 the first week. His comeback off Kingdom Come. I got the album.
Yeah, he didn't.
Came out around the time of my birthday. Let me double check.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, November 21st, 2 weeks after my birthday. I'll never forget that.
That was really changed his career.
It was a phenomenal. He came back. He was like, "Yo."
It was fun. If he would eliminate the fat and the filler tracks, that would have been a phenomenal. That would have been a phenomenal album because there was some bullshit tracks on that fucking album.
Yeah, I felt like he just threw it out there when he made it.
I still feel like Kanye could have made late registration a little shorter. That's how I feel about late registration. I feel like he could have, not bullshit, but it's still a great album. I think he could have made it shorter.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff on that album. So you had your 5.
Yeah, that's my 5.
Alright.
Nothing's on top is no doubt. Yeah.
Yo.
Getting out of the life and setting the corporate world on its ear. What the fuck you gonna do except hustle?
So fire, bro. So
Woo!
fire, bro.
So you said Reasonable Doubt,
Yep.
Black Album, Blueprint. You said just those 3, right?
No.
That
So
means-
Reasonable
that
Doubt. Black Album, Blueprint, American Gangster, Kingdom Come.
American Kings. Kingdom Come. Yeah, Kingdom Come. That's a surpriser on that one.
That was a surprise. Y'all gonna be like, what's in mines, right? So my number 1 is a Black Album. My number 2 is a Blueprint 3.
Okay.
I had that album.
It's
in the garbage now.
I like that album because he kind of like he came back with it, like from like, you know, like again, Kingdom Come wasn't so good. Then my next, that one he had a lot of new artists too. He had like J. Cole, he had Drake on that.
Right,
I
right.
forgot J. Cole was on.
Yeah,
Drake,
he had a
what
few
Drake,
people.
what-
Drake. Oh, I don't like that Drake song.
He had
What song is that
Rihanna.
one
He had
again?
Run This Town on it.
They did Off That, right?
Oh, yeah, Off That,
I didn't
yeah,
really like the
that's-
song, but he was introducing a
It
lot
was
of
such
new
a
artists.
fake Drakey song. Cause
Yeah,
it,
fuck
that was
Hov. How
definitely
you
made for
fuck
him.
that up, Hov? Like,
Yo, I know it's
Get off that.
you know.
Yeah,
Listen,
no.
You gotta understand.
It was the hype, the Drake hype train.
yeah, that's what it was.
This
Let
is
me get
this,
this dude on this.
this is what it is. So
That would have worked in 2001, like big pimping era.
Jay Z, he does chess moves, right? He wants to be known as the best. He see Drake coming, he ain't gonna give him a chance to.
That's
like,
a
really
fact.
go
That's what I
off.
was thinking of
Like,
that.
come
yeah.
on, man.
But
That's
yeah.
why Jay Z. That's why Drake will go
That-
off on a Jay Z track on his own album. He don't get.
That's a fact.
Since we're on the
Yeah.
hip-hop, since we're on the hip hop vibe, we got to talk about Drake after.
Drake is
Carlton.
coming.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
He's
another
top
list.
5.
All right, let me make this quick then. But I'm gonna tell about it a little bit more. Yo, this is.
Wait,
this
you
is
said
what-
Black Album?
Black Album, Blueprint 3.
3.
But listen, look at these. People forget about this. A Star Is Born with J. Cole. That was a good one. He had a track with
Well,
Kid
wasn't J.
Cudi.
Cole signed to Jay-Z, to Rock Nation, right? He
Yeah.
started it, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's his
man.
mentor,
That,
yeah.
that was the second coming of him, right? Yeah, Run This Town, Empire State of Mind, and that track right there is like that.
It was needed.
Carlton just reopened minds. Fucking them come put him.
It replaces the Frank
Blueprint 3's my
Sinatra,
5 now.
song, New York.
Frank Sinatra songs, hands down. Like that's a new
Frank
school
Sinatra,
song.
Yeah, that definitely.
Shout out to Frank Sinatra.
Are we talking about the
New
Empire
York.
State,
Yeah, that what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
New York City one, yeah.
Yo, nah, that's
That was
that's-
everywhere though. Everyone was ready to rock that. Talking about, yeah, I'm from New York. It plays that
Yo,
song.
you play that. Everybody, you have to. It don't matter where you at in the world. You playing that. You from New York. You gotta.
He
You gotta
give us
sing
an
that.
anthem. He gave us an anthem, bro.
Exactly.
Shout outs for him having Alicia Keys on it. She's from New York.
Because
Exactly.
at the end of the day, like if you get to rep your hometown and they put it on the map and put it in a song,
And nobody's
like,
more New York than that guy.
Yo.
like,
Alright, let me keep on going. Alright, so number 3 is gonna be American Gangster. I love that album. I love that album. I remember in high school.
Hey,
we used to-
Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
hey, that's
that one.
Carter. That's the Carter 3.
That's the Carter 3.
Yeah.
This one had a
Hello,
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah, Hello, Brooklyn.
Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing,
Ignorant shit. With Beanie Siegel, that was a good one.
Yeah, ignorant shit, yeah.
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Carter?
Say hello.
Woo!
Side the bad guy. Yep.
That was fire.
Alright.
My shit was sweet. Sweet.
So number
Be satisfied.
4
Look myself in
is
the
gonna be
eyes.
volume 2. Hard Knock Life.
Woo!
And number 5.
It's a high.
See, this is really hard for me, but I'm gonna actually go with the Blueprint. Yeah, I don't have reason to down.
For yours, I don't know. I don't know. And those who don't know this one,
Oh, that's
y'all know this Jay-Z.
Now you know what? I want to give a honorable mention to this album, Magna Carta, Holy Grail.
Hated that shit.
I know. I
Oh,
like it, but
God.
that's another fun album.
that's another good one. I like it. It was an experimental one.
If I say fun album, I feel like that would be Blueprint 3. Like, his best fun album would be Blueprint 3.
Yeah.
But I feel like Blueprint 3, 09, okay. He failed at what Kanye was successful at. I felt like as far as like what he was trying to do with that album, it was great, but I feel like Kanye has done that on so much better and higher level.
Magna Carta?
No, Blueprint 3. That was a good one.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Fuck with me, you know I got it.
With Rick Ross? I wasn't crazy about...
Tom Ford's my first song on that album. We were talking.
I remember that. That's a good street record. Like, you know, a little...
Yeah, it was like a little hard, but not like too hard.
Yeah, that's a little... Yeah, because Jay-Z can't... Yeah, he has an image.
There's another one right here.
That's not Nickels and Dimes. That's...
Fuck up the world.
Okay. It's abbreviated, right? It's abbreviated,
Yeah.
right?
No, honestly, I think the production was a lot. It was fire in this one.
That's what pissed me off with the album, because I remember the rollout for that album.
Hold on.
So many fucking great producers, and I was expecting...
Crown.
I don't remember this one for some reason.
Either.
Tell me. If you listen to it now, it's
It aged better?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he had all his best producers of his career on that album. So before any songs got leaked, it was like, all right, he got Timbo, and then in the commercial we heard the Tom Ford beat.
Oh yeah.
And then when you hear the Tom Ford beat, you're just like, oh, this is about to be crazy.
the
And then you
right
hear the
CD
entire
song.
song, you're just like, not bad, Hove, but we was expecting you to get in your bag.
Yeah, that's true.
He went very light on the album. He could have.
He hyped it up OD, and remember he just gave it away to all the people who has like T-Mobile.
Yeah. It came with the album, with the
T-Mobile or with a song or the phone. One of
the
two.
phone. Because I had it was the phone because I had Galaxy. I had a Note at the time, and I was with AT&T.
He gave it away, bro. He didn't even care, bro. He didn't even care.
Damn, I can't even find.
Since we're on the hip hop note, though, how do you feel on the state of hip hop right now?
Oh, let me actually, because I do have an opinion on it, right? So I know for us, you know, we're a little older now, right? And we see the change in hip hop, and we don't kind of like it, you know? The artists, we don't really connect to as much.
For me, it's either a high or a low. Like, it's extreme, both extreme of both. There's no one in the middle anymore. There's
I'll
some
tell you
people
this.
that were like at the end, like Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick and stuff.
I would say this, as much as I don't like have a like, you know, I like it as much, I support it for the main fact that I love the direction it's going.
Agree.
You understand? Like, it's the most popular, you know, we all pop. This is pop music now.
This isn't. It's the number one genre now.
It's not hip hop. It's pop. It's pop.
That's what he used to say. He used to say it was like pop hop now.
Yeah. So you're gonna get all type of artists. You're gonna get all type of, you know, and people have their own sound to it. So yeah, just kind of more of like a rock star kind of sound if you hear the rap, right? It's not much more about lyrics and hard knock life. It's more just about having fun and just fucking doing drugs.
It's funny because like the only reason why I bring it up is because when I was on the cab coming over here, it was like some young dude.
Yeah.
Or maybe like I'm saying, I don't know. But he was playing radio, and everyone that was coming up is someone that was new.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't remember the first song that was, but every time I heard the track, I'm like, who is this?
Yeah, exactly. It's
but
always
it was
someone new.
Little Dirk came on.
don't
Little
even know
Baby came on.
I don't even know.
Roddy Ricch had a song. The one that caught me the most was the Roddy Ricch song because it sounded like garbage. To be honest, I didn't like it.
Wow.
And like the Roddy that one. I don't remember what it was, but he was the way he was rapping, and it was just like.
Am I gonna coop in a lot?
No, it's not. It's not that one.
It's the other one.
That one's good. I like that one.
The box, yeah.
The
box is fire.
Yeah, the box is fire. The box.
Okay.
You can't. Yeah, nobody can deny that.
Yeah, that was really good. It came out of nowhere, and he did his thing. It's different too.
Are you talking about like one of his earlier?
Yeah, no, it was just like some record that he was playing. It was Roddy Ricch, and it was like, oh, I don't like this.
And you know what? The beat on the box is the instrumental is just.
I'm still.
crazy.
It's funny to me that he just came in and made that noise, and
you know
the
who's
producer
nice?
went off the noise.
Yo, listen to YBN Corday. He just changed.
Oh, his album! I listened to that. His album was fucking fire.
That's the thing though with me.
You don't know who.
I feel so
I don't know.
disconnected.
It's so many fucking artists, and like they don't have the websites anymore. where
you can download the thing.
Yeah, hearitfirst.net.
I love hip hop. Hip hop was like my first favorite like big genre. Like when I was growing up, it was that I had all the 50 albums. I was buying all that stuff, right? I think I distanced I lost connection so much because I just don't know anybody anymore.
Right.
And the sound's so different. It's like I gotta pick and choose. Like I said, the Jack Harlow song was popping. That sounds awesome, but I don't know who the hell he was.
Right.
But I hear it all the time. They play it on the block. I know the song. I hear the sound, but like it's such like a pick and choosy now.
Because nowadays it's like you don't need to know what he look like. The song is hot.
I just
like,
don't know. The same thing with 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine.
Because you know what it is.
Like,
there's no let's take him, fix him up, and present him to the world because everything is through the internet. You do it on your fucking own now.
Yeah, there's no more like companies building you to be a star. You know who's doing that now though? It's Cardi and Megan. I feel like they get more of that
agree.
They get more of that.
Which is why I'm not.
Cardi was blowing up because of the TV show though.
Right, but
she had the already exposure.
Right, but she. Let's put her together. She was presented in a package.
Talk about the music that's out. It's just a lot of music, right? But then she got the premium package music. You're saying you're gonna get all the big artists, the best help. You know, you're gonna get in the music industry.
Nah, she wrote that stuff too.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Cardi, I'm just put it out there. I ain't gonna get into it too much. Whether you think she's the most lyrical or not, I can appreciate an artist or rapper that knows how to ride the beat. I don't like that inconsistent flow shit and rapping off beat.
Her flow is in any song. Her flow, she raps it. That's what a rap is. You rap with the beat.
She got it down packed. One of the reasons why 50 was my favorite artist because he got it down packed.
Yeah, he does.
Jay did too. Drake has mastered that,
bro.
That's his thing.
That's his gimmick.
He has but he's had a good. Group of people to look at. The Nellies of the world, the Ludas, Ja, like those people that came before him, and he's mastered it.
They used to clown Drake because he had the same flow, but it wasn't the same flow. It's just because he was so good at what he was doing.
I mean, he stole other people's flows too, but we're not gonna we ain't gonna get into that too much. He stole Big Sean. Yay.
But yo, if you hit Big Sean, Big Sean got everybody flow too. Everybody, he just showing you his range.
Apparently, he's the one who did his flow. The whole like dropping the word and stuff like that. Like what was it?
The super duper flow.
Yeah, the super duper stuff. Yeah, like that was his stuff.
He said that he took it from Luda.
Yeah, Luda. I was about to say that. Like that's ludicrous. Yeah. That's definitely Luda. Yeah. Because Luda is originally from Chicago.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think Ludacris is originally from Chicago. I'm not bugging.
I thought he was from ATL.
I think he was born in Chicago. I may have to look that up. And then he was like raised majority of his and Chicago is closer to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look that up.
That was wrong. Yeah, I don't know.
That man ain't Ludacris.
The game's really, really different, so it's kind of hard for me to even if I want to listen to like the new whatever.
Ludacris was born in Chicago.
Wow.
Got you.
Well, Illinois.
So T.I. King of the South for sure, huh?
We know that for. Wait. We gonna give it to my guy, but the music now. This is how I feel. Do I like a lot of the songs I hear? Yeah, it's some catchy records, but I think our age group, and these are the people that's probably some mid-20s, but late 20s to like early 30s, mid-30s. We don't mind the catchy songs and the mumble rap, but we need something on the air that's gonna
substance.
Yeah, like
which is why we appreciate the J. Cole's and the Kendricks because they're gonna bring you a song. Yeah. Whether it's catchy or like deep or whatever, it's right. A full song. It's not gonna be like.
Which is why we like
listen to Big Sean album. You're gonna get that too.
That Deep Reverence song is fire with him and
with Nipsey.
Yeah, that song.
No, but that's the one that was a single. And
I didn't know that.
Single, and I was like, whoa, we got Nipsey on track, and it sounds so good. The
that
beat,
is
the flow,
the whole album.
No, he's right. I listened to it going to work last week. Like, I'm gonna say 65% done with the album. It's good. Like.
He said, Big Sean, when he released it, he said, like, yo, I don't care. Because, they clown him on deep because he fell off. Because when I found out about Big Sean, I found him on the mixtape.
He didn't fall off. Drake took his style and, like, ran with it.
I don't think he fell off. It's just...
And then people get tired of the music game, too.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, he grew up at a time where you had Drake, you had J. Cole, and Kendrick. You ain't really touching them three. Those are the top three. Those are the big three.
No, he was in the mix.
He was in the mix though. He was in. Because remember, he had Kanye pushing because Kanye's Kanye's boy. So
100%. And that's why he got that push. But think about it. Before that, no one knew who he was. But he got there. But you're not gonna touch those guys. You're gonna talk. You're gonna be in a talk with them.
Even with Kanye's boy, Kanye had Cudi at the time too, and Cudi was blowing up.
and then Kanye still wanted to shine himself. So like, yeah, he's just in the mix. So like, yeah, now
Wale was one of those in the mix too.
Wale,
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Wale,
Wale,
because he
Meek Mill.
Cause remember, Wale was with Interscope and then got dropped and went to MMG.
Yeah, he went to Double MG with Meek Mill, and then
Oh,
Rick
the
Ross
Warner
was still
back,
making
yeah, I
music
remember.
too.
Meek Mill was with T.I. letting y'all know that first. T.I. went to jail, and that's why Meek Mill hooked up with Rick Ross.
Wow.
Wait, so
I remember that.
Meek Mill had T.I. He was gonna sign T.I.
Yeah.
T.I. was gonna sign Meek Mill.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Rick Ross, you better thank my guy Tip, man. Yeah, T.I. went to jail, and he wasn't gonna like keep him, captive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's not gonna hold it back. Like, yo, do what you gotta do.
But that was, Meek Mill's what was it? Dream Chasers, his mixtape
yeah.
when he first got with Ross. Woo, that shit was classic. House Party, Work,
Meek Mill to me, like, he came out. No, he came out.
Amen
After,
with Drake.
he came out after with the Wale's and
Yeah, he's a
He's a
few
little
years
like
behind.
yeah.
But he was bubbling.
Yeah,
and
he
then
was. But yeah, Meek Mill's he's definitely for the streets. He's definitely for like
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you like
100%.
a
Shit
hit track
album.
and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, how would I call it? Who would he be for this generation?
Who would he beef?
It'll be
Yeah,
like the Jadas and the Fabs.
Yeah.
he'd be the Fab, maybe.
Maybe
Like,
a Fab. Like he's not. He's good, but he's just not. He doesn't get.
he'll be the
credit.
Fab, right?
He
But he
don't get
can't
the
rap as
credit.
good up. Maybe Cam.
Maybe
No.
Cam.
No.
Maybe
No.
Cam.
No.
But because
I
you're
think
right. Because I don't
Fab.
think he raps as good as Fab. Fab is.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
and- yeah.
You know what it is? But Meek Mill, he don't rap as good as him, but his style is untouched. No one's messing with him. Maybe you could say like, just think about like first he could stay relevant in this era because his music could transcend through like a different era, and just like Fabulous could do. Like he stayed relevant just because I'm gonna just switch it up and
But
then
pe-
hit his track. You know?
But
Shout out to Fab for doing that.
Yeah.
Fab was, but everyone knew Fab. It wasn't like a New York thing. Like, it was
Yeah.
like Fab they knew he was nice. Just
Yeah.
like the Jadakiss, they know he's nice. He's in the conversation when you talk about goats or whatever.
See,
and
but
stuff like that.
Fab thing is he always kept it a little commercial, which helped him out a little bit.
Oh no, he had the radio. What's it called? The radio friendlies.
Yeah, radio friendly song. Make Me Better. He had
Make me
the,
bad. Exactly what I was thinking about, bro.
Meek Mill, he's not a mainstream artist too. If you give him a street album or like a mixtape like they used to do back in the day,
I think he's mainstream enough.
I think
mainstream
he's big enough. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bigger mainstream than Fab.
Now
was.
Drake beef definitely put him up there. If anything, if you want.
No, he was
That
up
ruined
there.
him.
What fuck?
That ruined him.
Yeah. He's lucky he bounced back. To be honest, after that one,
Cause he humbled himself.
That was brutal.
Yeah,
I'll never forget that shit.
Drake is lucky.
he got high.
He's the superstar he is because my boy Pusha T was whipping that ass.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, Jay-Z, he won Drake in his first album. He said a lot of people are gonna come after you. You just gotta stay in it. And he had a lot of beefs like throughout his
Drake had
career.
a lot of beefs, but then he played it off until the Meek Mill
battled
came on.
everybody.
He only took down Meek Mill because he knew he could take down Meek Mill.
Yo.
On popularity.
Nah, but
the
think
Drake
about us.
fandom alone took Meek Mill
Yo,
down.
who would say like think about everybody he had beef with. Pusha T, he had beef with.
Pusha T, Common.
Common, the Cold War between him and Kanye. Even there was little shots between him and Meek, right? Who else? Him and Chris Brown. Who else? A little thing. The only people he backed down from who could have been big was Jay-Z and M, but he humbled himself. He even
Yeah, he almost beat for M.
yeah, it was something. It wasn't he almost beef with him. I think someone brought it up, or it was like they thought M was trying to come at like Drake was saying he had Ghost Riders or something like that. But they both backed down from that fight. Eminem actually said, "Yo, I could never say anything bad about Drake. He like took my daughter to prom, or took my daughter to a date, or something like that. Like he was a great gentleman. Like he had respect. But everybody who came after Drake, he just stayed with it, and he beat him. And of course, everybody thought he was soft. He not a real rapper. He was gonna back down. He was gonna fall under pressure. But he just started making more hits. Just made more hits.
This man, I consider him like the King Midas, bro. Anything
He
he
even
touches.
had beef with Diddy. He had beef with Diddy.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, briefly. I remember.
Drake.
Yeah. And Diddy said he top 5 all time. Diddy
Drake
say he top
Yeah,
5 all time.
What, Drake is top 5 all time?
He said it on the Instagram Live.
Pusha Ton said,
Pusha
young
Ton.
niggas getting slapped by old niggas. hat. Where you from, nigga? That's exactly what Pusha T said.
Yeah, he got punched in the face. So apparently this is the story.
I remember that.
Drake was talking to Cassie. He was trying to holler at Cassie.
Oh, I didn't know what the fucking story was.
That was a story. I don't know if it's true or not. Don't quote me. Don't come at me for this, bro. But like that was a story. And then
CMZ Carlton magazine.
and then Diddy came and snuffed that nigga real quick, showing who was boss.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was like, get the fuck out of here. Don't try that shit.
Is Drake top 5 though?
Banana clips for all you curious Georges.
I think
old
he
niggas
is.
slapping young niggas. Ha, imagine that. Where you from, nigga?
I feel like their beef just helped both of their careers. Both like it's just like he gives them someone to like spar with throughout his career. Like,
Oh, you talking about Drake and Meek?
Drake and Pusha.
Pusha's been in the game for a minute long.
I could go into this. I could go into.
But it keeps him relevant because he could make a hot track against him to stay relevant.
For those who don't know, and you're like, why is Pusha T on his Drake's dick? Because that's what Drake's stands are gonna state. This goes all the way back to the early and mid 2000s. Before that, Well, do you remember what happened to that boy?
What happened to that one?
Oh,
The remixes with.
yeah.
Matter of fact, Wayne and Birdman are on. Remember Grindin'?
Mm-hmm.
They're on the remix to Grindin'.
Oh, they are for real?
Yeah, Grind
remember
with
that.
Nori and somebody else. So what happened to that boy? Birdman clips.
That was about them.
That shit was fire. And then, do you remember Mr. Me Too?
Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Me Too.
That's a throwback.
That's all right. So that was a shot at Wayne.
Was
Mr.
it?
Me Too. Yeah, people don't know this is from back then. Mr. Me Too was a shot at Wayne.
I didn't know that
I
either.
didn't know that either.
Oh, he
So
giving us some
I know.
Digging
historical
deep.
content.
That's
right?
so that when people say no, 'cause-
RMZ now.
no, I'm a big Pusha T Clips fan, but the thing is, with people like when Daytona came out, it's just like, why is he on his dick? Like, you just want to, be hot because you never been at Drake's level. But people don't know this goes way back. So the thing is, Wayne and Birdman being with Pusha and them during that time, they collaborating, they were cool.
Yeah.
Then when Mr. Me Too come out, that window from their early records to Mr. Me Too, they felt like Wayne bit their style because Wayne started wearing Bape, the Billionaire Boys Club, fashion. Remember, that was Pharrell wearing that Bape.
Yep.
And then Wayne started wearing it when he started hanging out with the New York niggas. Then he went on his. It's like Carter 1, Carter 2 Wayne.
That's funny.
So Mr. Me Too is about Wayne. If you watch the video,
his style.
they went right. He felt like Wayne bit their style. So supposedly, like Wayne wasn't on his gang shit either. Also during that time, so it's like you hung out with us, you bit our style. Now you're like doing the coke rap kind of thing. So it's always been little shots, and then it's
I
rap.
didn't even know that.
You're gonna throw shots at somebody. Like it's rap.
Yeah.
It's competitive. Some people take it too far, where they just can't stop dissing people. But you're gonna throw shots because it's like braggadocious. I'm the best. This I fuck the most. This most cars. This most money. This I can out rap you that, and it's just continue from Wayne, and then Wayne ends up continuing to Drake.
We passed it on. Like,
Due to affiliation.
Like, passed it on to 50. No, 50 passed on the beef with Ja Rule, right? Because Ja Rule fucking...
Right, because Em and Ja Rule didn't have problems,
yeah,
right?
50 and Ja.
And then like Busta Rhymes too, we got into that too.
He did? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they did.
All I know is that they, as soon as Ja Rule mentioned Haley and then tore.
And that's when Busta Rhymes got in, cause he mentioned Haley and
Busta Rhymes mentioned Haley too.
No, Ja Rule mentioned Haley. That's when
Right.
M gets involved, and then they did Hail Mary. You remember Hail
I
Mary?
remember Hail Mary.
That's the Hail Mary beat where he took Pac's beat and
Yeah.
killed it. That's
And Busta did too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Busta.
I remember that shit.
Eminem,
Ja Rule.
that was at his peak of his powers because he dropped the Bully song too, and Bully was fucking really good as the diss track, and then the Hail Mary song was crazy.
I don't remember that.
Bully, yeah, you're a bully. Don't you be a bully?
To Ja Rule?
Yeah.
Nah.
Was that for what's the other dude he was beefing with from the magazine?
Benzino.
Benzino. I think it might have been to Benzino. Too.
Oh yeah, they was
Benzino.
crushing the shit out of it.
Yeah, bro.
That was the time.
Time to be alive.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, even though I'm a big Pusha T fan, Drake does his thing. I'll never hate on him. But bar for bar, he can't go with my boy. Even if
he can go with bar for bar with nobody.
a lot of people, to be honest, he can't.
He's just a trendy guy. He can rap.
He's the new age Jay-Z, but Jay-Z can go.
When you bring it out of him.
Yeah, he can go, right.
But yeah,
Oh,
Drake
yeah,
is just a
I'm
hit maker. Drake, I don't know what he does in the lab, but he just knows how to make a song.
He got to down pat.
Yeah, like you said, he learned from Wayne, yo. Wayne was
I don't
his
feel like
best
he
mentor.
Wayne for-
I don't think he learned.
He learned from everyone else. I
Yeah,
don't-
he just picked here. Oh, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
No, not that part. Not that part.
You-
the whole keep it going part.
Keep it, yeah.
Like, you know how Wayne would just make track after track after track,
Can't
like
make
just to
verse
keep
after verse
up.
after
Yeah,
verse.
like that's where he got that rhythm, like that flow, like keep it going. Like
yeah,
and then
that's what does
and then he
it.
just
Why
adapted.
did
to
Nicki pick that up?
She didn't have to. The way
She had her own. Yeah,
she was
had
a machine. The way she no, she didn't have to.
She was a true lyricist too. She came from. She had her own.
Remember that year that he beefed with Meek. He I don't even think he dropped anything. He had dropped the mixtape.
He didn't. Right.
The mixtape at the beginning of the year.
The R&B
when-
one, right? It
No,
was,
what's it
in case
called?
you missed it, if you missed it.
If you're reading this, you
It's
something
too
something.
late.
It's too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
He dropped at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year. Didn't drop anything, and he dropped the Hotline Bling,
I remember that.
and that
was a
took
single.
over the whole thing.
Yeah,
And then
Drake
the
didn't
beef-
really do much.
Then the beef happened, and then he dropped
Back to back.
then he dropped the What a Time to Be Alive.
I don't understand why people say that's like one of the best diss records ever.
It's
What, back to back?
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
a hit. You know,
It's a
the thing
hit
is
song.
about-
It's
I'm
a
not gonna lie, bro.
This is what makes it. That's what makes it.
It's so good because it's so catchy.
right.
It is.
It is.
Think about
It's
this.
a good, you could, bro. It got nominated for a Grammy.
Think about being
That's
Meek Mill.
crazy.
Think about being Meek Mill. You go anywhere in the world. You go anywhere in America. You go to a club. You go to this, and that song is a hit. So it's gonna be played as a record.
Bro,
and
the
this
story
shit's
that-
talking
the story
about
that,
you.
you didn't know the story where they went to the hotel because I think Drake asked because there was Nicki and Meek were stuck together. I think he asked Nicki like, "Yo, what's the hotel you staying at?" Because of whatever. They pulled up to the hotel
went to
and
a
then
thing
it was like the
about
floor
the
right
back
below them
scene.
and played the
The back,
song
yeah, that I
back
do.
back to back. Yo.
Kept on playing it.
But he
think
should have
about
known that. He
But-
should have known
but
that.
like I told Carlton earlier, in that beef, the Drake fandom killed Meek. It wasn't really Drake. It was the fandom.
I agree.
The fandom.
Agree.
Because I'll never forget being on Twitter and then
You know what also
he dropped
killed
the
Meek?
song.
Meek was going through a lot at the time too because I think his case, and then he had beef with Game.
Yeah.
He had beef with little beef back and forth with 50 Cent, which is, and then he had beef with someone else. So light jabs on top of Drake's fucking record being it.
The Drake thing didn't help.
Yeah.
The Drake thing didn't help. Definitely didn't help.
And then it was unnecessary. I think it was more than, oh, you don't talk about my album. It was obviously about Nicki.
By the way, when we get a classic album from Drake,
Huh?
A classic
I mean
album?
a certified
Like a
classic.
Take Care?
That's
Take
close,
Care.
but I need a.
Take Care was it.
We need one. When you say Drake, what album comes to mind? You a handful, but you don't. But like Kanye, Dark Fantasy. Even though we can name like 3 other.
I got a
Kanye.
Drake album that comes to mind.
I know which one you're gonna say too.
What?
Nothing was the same.
Damn right.
But no, I still. It's good, but like,
I like
he
that one
needs
too,
that
but-
one, bro. He don't have it yet.
Think about it, because Thank Me Later came out, bang, busted the doors wide open for him, and he came in hot.
Yeah.
Take Care was the one where he settled and became himself.
You know what it was?
Yeah, agree.
You know what it was?
Take Care was fine.
Like you said,
No business being that good.
You know what it was? We always expected him to get better and better and better because he just kept on
He
getting hotter.
he kind of did. He kind of did, but like he definitely he's plateaued for a long time.
Because think about it.
I think right after that the 2015 beef and all that happened. I think that's where he plateaued.
I agree with you with Take Care because where no, Thank Me Later is the second album. No, Thank Me Later is the first.
Yeah.
If he would have continued on that route, he wouldn't have lasted that long.
He wouldn't.
No,
On that first album, if he would have, he wouldn't have
because
lasted
that first
that long.
album was like it had his hits. It was
good. No lie, he could
Remember,
have.
he
He could have got pushed aside.
He flew off fucking So Far Gone the mixtape.
That's why.
He slid, bro. That was
That nigga was moonwalking, bro.
We're
Like,
seniors, and I'll never forget this. We're seniors in high school. We have to be seniors in high school at this point,
right.
And the dude, my boy, told me about. Hey, listen to this thing about. But no, actually, let me rewind a little bit. When Wayne was still dropping mixtapes at the time, and Drake had a dude named Drake on it. I'll never forget this.
Right.
He had Drake. I don't know who that Drake is. And then
Wait, was it? I could be wrong. Was it?
Ransom.
Right,
yeah, Ransom was like before that.
Was it Trey Songz that had him
Trey
first?
Songz
Right.
was successful, and it was on So Far Gone. And
Right.
That's what blew him up.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's where their beef come from too.
Ooh,
Damn.
Who's beef?
Trey Songz
Trey Songz and Drake.
I didn't even know they were beefing.
It was a little, yeah. When the last time you seen him on the song?
It makes sense because they don't really like be on each other's track, and they like they made a song together. Drake, no,
And they kind of the same artist.
yeah.
If you think about it.
Trey Songz is on like one of Drake's early songs, Replacement Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's throwback. I like the fact that we all know like the Drake chronology because like we I know grown at that point, so we remember everything.
I know even before that. It's talking about dude with you.
Dude with clips.
Yo, City is Mine. I'm talking about the shit that he.
That was a Trey, right? It's City is Mine with.
I don't remember that song to be honest.
I remember that. That beat was hard. Malice killed that shit.
Yeah. He had a few songs when he was like
nobody
knew him.
Lean,
He's like
do what you do.
Yep. And there's a verse that got cut off that they took away.
With the other dude. Wait, with Drake?
Yeah, Drake was on it. But you go back
hip hop type that do what you do.
Comeback season, brand new is when he really started getting buzzed because that was the first person to really successfully rap and sing on the same track. Yo, he was already a good lyricist. He was good. He could make a song.
Nah, the melodies will put him on the top.
Yeah, and you, like,
you said what put him on top?
His melodies.
Yeah,
you don't need a feature no more.
Yeah,
and it showed that.
He did it all, bro. Yeah,
it showed that. And then so far gone. No, and then it was Ransom that came out, and that's when his first track.
That's when Wayne raps the alphabet, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. A B C D E F G. Come on, man. Drake killed that verse. And that's when they was like, yo, who's better, Drake or Lil Wayne? And people were like, what the fuck you mean? Exactly.
It was comparisons, but yeah.
Comparisons because it was like a Eminem on a J track, Renegade, right? It was just like, yo, you killed him on his own track. Straight up. And it was just like, yo, and then
it was like an M50 thing where people kind of 50 was so high, it was like, yo, is he better than this dude?
Mm-hmm. And you gotta give him his own lane.
I think Drake needs to like, because we're going back to the topic of like when we're gonna get a classic Drake.
Yeah,
I think he needs to go back home.
But you notice with Drake, I think
in the basement, bring 40, bring Chubbs.
I think with Drake during the plateau years you're speaking of, those records, I feel like some artists record out of desperation and like fear, like not fear but stress. I'm pretty sure some of those records would have fell the fuck off depending on his mindset going to the studio. Cause yeah, he did plateau, and like I think Future plateaued also too. Like
Future went in for like a year. He was dropping mad album after album, mixtape.
But the thing with him, he had a period where it's just like this sounds. Every record sounds the same. It's just got to sound refreshing when you release the next one. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna grow, have some type of maturity. Not saying you gotta completely switch your style. Just don't be too fucking redundant, right? So Future fell in that trap.
Future definitely got redundant.
But it's also about where you're at in your life, and I feel like whenever Drake's going to the studio, I feel like I don't know.
He's at a high place in his life, so it's not gonna be that ambitious.
But he also knows probably when to walk out the studio. It's just like I'm not gonna record this because I'm not right.
Yeah.
Some artists probably still go through it.
Seen Wayne go through that shit too. So
that too.
Because Wayne is definitely one of those dudes who said like, yo, I don't. What did he say? I think when I saw some documentary years ago, like, yo, I don't write anything down. I just go and spit. Maybe Wayne goes like, oh, maybe I'm not feeling it right.
You know, that's why I like That's why I like Drake's singles. Those ones that's the unreleased singles, like that's not on the album.
The one that
he put in like a little care package.
The promotional.
Those singles.
Those are his best records.
Those are his best records, man. Like because it's purely him. It's just him in a track having fun, and it's like the original sound that we used to hear from like So Far Gone and stuff like that. Yeah, those freestyles he had. Yo,
well, you know what? I think it's because we know he loves music and hip hop, but I think as far as like this era, like his group, like I don't think nobody loves it the way he does. I think this dude is like studying and listening to any and everything as far as what's
growing. He's definitely growing.
Right.
Yeah.
In his plateau, each album they changed, and it was going with the time.
Right, and Kanye too.
Yep.
Kanye do it too.
He just took a bigger beating.
He do it different.
Jay-Z
worked it too.
Kanye opened the doors for like Drake to be able to be
Jay
different.
opened it for
So
they all that was a transcendent right there. Jay-Z, Kanye,
or Dame Dash opened it for Kanye.
I'm weak.
Shit, yo, you listen to that last call on.
Last call for some alcohol. Oh, I love that track.
It's like Rockefeller. And that little fucking story, I don't care. I listen to that shit every time.
No, me too.
I listen. I
I
don't care how long it is. That is a part of the song. That shit made me a fucking fan listening to that. I was like, word.
Spaceships. I love spaceships.
Woo!
Bro.
Yeah, So I agree. Drake don't have a classic like that. Drake don't have a classic like that.
Rodney said like when we're gonna get the next classic.
Nah, I said we need that.
We need
that.
They don't have that.
He don't
have
it.
that identifying album.
I think he has it. I think he has it.
Nah, I think he has it in him. But he got them albums where he's just like it ain't really a classic, but you'll slide it off as a classic.
What's that album called? The one with Passion Fruit on it.
Oh,
More Life was the album.
I like that one. Yeah, when he was just having fun. But I think that wasn't supposed to be
like
an
it or
album.
you say it's a classic. I
It was
ain't
a
like
playlist.
I'm just saying. You said that he just has those albums where he just throw out music.
Yo, it was you who fucking told me about More Life.
Yo, he got that
because you
song.
showed up to my store.
Yeah, yo.
And I listened to that shit. I swear, that's like the more Caribbean sounding album,
He has
right?
He has reggae and he's more
Yo, I want to
R&B.
stab
But
this
no.
dude. I remember that.
No. But more importantly, he got a song with
British
Kanye.
Drake too, English Drake.
Word. Yeah, that kills me. That Drake right there. I don't be. Dark Lane Demo Tape. What do you think about that one though?
I haven't listened to the whole thing.
That was the one that was recently released.
Yeah.
That one was good.
The only track I honestly like, I haven't listened to the whole thing like back to back.
Neither have I.
But I love Chicago Freestyle. I feel like that's such a good song.
Yeah.
But that comes again. It sounds like one of his unreleased songs, and that's his bait. That's where he's the strongest.
I want to know. This is why I feel like, I feel like When to Say When and Chicago Freestyle. I feel like somewhere in there, it was some shots at maybe Kanye and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, Chicago Freestyle. You in Chicago? Who live in Chicago? Who wish? You know? And then When to Say When, wasn't it a Jay-Z song cry? He got that sample. Well, they sampled the sample, but. He was in Marcy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Song Cry, that's Jay.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope though.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
Even though
I felt that was
no, actually,
it
wasn't diss to Jay. I think it was more of a slap in the face to Kanye because like he's representing Jay-Z, like and
I'm closer to Jay-Z than you are now?
Yeah, like Kanye, that's supposed to be Kanye's big brother, and then he makes a Chicago Freestyle.
I'm telling you, Drake is a student. Yeah. He's a student of the game.
Yeah,
because
he is.
Jay-Z was the king. Indirects and subliminals, the fucking king.
Yeah.
Because even him and Pusha have jabbed at each other, even though they've made records together.
You won't know until you read about it. You're like, oh shit.
Because there's been, but like the younger kids, they don't know about that. Like, especially like if you listen to music from like 2008 to like 2013, and you heard a song, the first time you heard it, you be like, yo, that was a shot at Jay. Or that was like you catch it instantly. Especially when you really listening to it, like you're zoned in, like Jay-Z was the king of that fucking shit.
So guys, we're at 140. You know that? We've been talking for an hour and 40 minutes. 138.
We could chop this up, right? But yeah, we gotta do
it's
one
up
on
to
this.
you.
We're gonna top 5.
I don't know if you want to round it out.
We gonna get it. We could top 5 Drake albums.
Listen, I saw some podcast that's 2.5 albums. 2.5 hours.
Wait, what?
I saw a podcast that's 2.5 hours,
you can
bro.
keep going if you want.
Yeah, let's just keep it going until we can't go no more. Let me just
top 5 Drake. Well, I feel like I got albums missing from this shit. This motherfucker has released 137 singles. Like this.
Yo,
this
he
man
has
is
the most number
it,
ones, bro.
Didn't he break the record for having most number ones in the Hot 100?
Yeah, 100%.
Hov, we about to come back out. All right.
Let's see. But top 5 Drake albums.
All right, top 5 Drake albums.
He don't have as much albums though. So.
Right. I'm gonna do top 3. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same,
That's
and
he has more singles. If you want to do top singles,
that's too hard. You be sitting there forever.
Yeah, that's like 20. Top 20.
Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and what's on Views? I forgot what the fuck's on Views. No, not that album.
That was a good one though.
Wait, whoa! I'm going
on that Take one. Care, Nothing Was the Same. Thank you later.
What's the shit you mentioned?
Dark Lane?
No, the other one you
Care
mentioned.
Package?
No, you mentioned
More Life.
Fuck, no, I don't like
If your ring is too late.
So far
there you
gone.
go.
Yeah, do we count So Far Gone?
He released it officially as
Yeah.
an album, and so did
You could do
If You
that.
Were Reading This Is Too Late. It's also official. Too.
I'm gonna go.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll throw.
Yeah, you can
So
throw
Far
those
Gone
in.
to my 3 as my third one instead of Thank Me Later.
I'm gonna
Only
still
'cause
do
that-
5 because
that
I got
whole
too many.
thing is-
Let's see if you're reading this shit went double platinum. That's
What's
a
So Far
fucking
Gone?
album. No,
Yeah.
if you're reading this too late.
Yo,
What
no,
double
it wasn't an
platinum?
album, but he didn't.
It's a
announce
commercial
it.
mixtape, is what they consider it.
Yeah,
It was his last. It was like his last. It was
It's
like
an
his last
official record.
album
It's not.
for the contract he had.
It's not
it was just
a
to finish
right.
it.
It's not. But
It was
we
one
count it as
supposed to-
a project that
Yeah,
counts.
it was a project because he got money.
remember fucking-
He got money in record sales from it. It's not no
Yeah.
mixtape that ain't getting no money like Lil Wayne
Nah,
did.
yeah, So Far Gone got it. You got such a snare and lust for
Aight.
life.
Oofa, you put that exactly. That's
Yo, I gotta-
classic Drake. That's a
I
classic.
gotta.
Actually, that's a classic. So Far Gone's a classic. I'm sorry, that's a classic.
Nah, he gets that. He gets that. I give him that. That would be the equivalent to like what,
Reasonable Doubt.
dedication. Nah, like dedication for Wayne, because it's not.
Dedication.
It's a mixtape album.
Yeah.
I guess
Because
But
it's
that
at
was
the
because
beginning of
he-
his career, so
it was. You count it as a mixtape because he wasn't signed to nobody when he made it.
right.
But that was his first full body of work, and again, it counts as an album now.
Nah, he gets
Shit.
that. He gets that.
Yeah.
He gets that.
Like, think about it.
And that
Lil,
was everywhere.
not Wayne. Wiz Khalifa.
Everywhere.
Wiz Khalifa. He's known for
Black
Cushion
ass.
Orange Juice. That's what put him on, right?
That's his biggest mixtape.
Yeah, but that's a classic, bro. Like, you can't really deny that.
You got a
shit.
non-Wiz Khalifa fan right here.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get you on, but
But I like Cushion OJ Wiz Khalifa. After that, fell off. I don't listen to him anymore.
yeah, I'm not gonna talk. That's not. Let me say my top 5. So my number 1 is gonna be Nothing Was the Same. But number 2 is gonna be Take Care.
Oh, we all agree on that.
My number 3. This is hard because y'all go on top 3, and I feel like I'm giving the other albums not enough love. But I do fuck with Views a lot. I fuck with Views a lot. If you know, because it was like I feel like a part of it was like a personal album. But then you have songs like One Dance, Controller, Hotline Bling. Those are his top songs
Yeah.
of his.
Feel No Way. I love that song.
Yeah, like that album right there. But if I gotta go 5, then I'm putting So Far Gone up there, and then If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
He got some good shit.
But
Even
you know the only reason why,
So, go ahead.
If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, because he had that ghostwriter. But like again, if he kept a blind eye, how many albums have we listened to from my favorite artists had a ghostwriter that we don't know?
Everyone
about?
writes songs, bro.
Yeah.
It's that's what
Exactly,
happens.
and I respect it because Drake do write songs. He wrote songs for other artists too, so you could give him a break.
Didn't you write a song for Beyonce?
Yeah,
But the thing is, Drake has never claimed to be the best lyricist. So,
nah, he
He
hasn't.
knows
But he
his
has.
place.
He knows how to make the
I'll make
best
you
song.
a hit.
Exactly.
but you know the thing about Drake that's funny about the Pusha T beef, you keep feeding into it,
Yeah.
so it hits you that you're not a great lyricist. We know you're a great fucking artist and hit maker, but obviously it hits you that you're not a great lyricist.
You're not the great. You can't just close your eyes and do it.
But and even with Kanye, we knew he wasn't
Because
the
those are
greatest
artists.
lyricist.
You know what
Right.
it is? As an artist, it's like an inspiration that comes with the music, right?
You're built
If you're not
up.
feeling it.
Here's the song. Perform it. That's why you
Yeah.
see in credits or even on the Grammys, written by,
Yeah. and it's
performed by.
Yeah.
If you see Kanye music now, it's like a whole list of every
It's
song.
a team.
Yeah, it's a team.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's
If
like
you don't
engineers.
fucking know that, like everybody
Notice it
knows
used to
that.
be producers, now it's just engineers. Like it's just straight up like.
It's just like it's that mentality because you know
Like
hip-hop
Beyonce too. No. Like it's just, everybody
yeah,
knows
you can
that.
tell Destiny Child was like, you know.
TLC, same shit. Like everybody
even
knows
Chris
that.
Brown songs, like
Chris Brown.
everybody, any
Tell me
singer
I'm
actually.
seem fun.
Neo
young
used to make
chick-
songs for other people all the time.
Like yeah.
But Drake is
About
good.
5 minutes ago.
Well, Drake is number 1 hit maker, hands down.
Spit it, just get it, this shit's gotta stop it. Yo, Chris Breezy,
Shout out to Chris Breezy because his longevity, he came back
Yeah,
strong, and he's back now better than ever. He's like prime. I feel like he
Yo,
in
he
prime
Mike
right
Tyson
now.
out that shit. It was hard, but he got through it.
through that, and now he's on another level than he ever was. I feel like
I've been putting a lot of.
this is Michael Jackson years right now.
You know what would actually helped him is like once he was like getting out, moving past that situation. If he didn't go down that I want to be blood badass role, if he would have actually cleaned up his image 100%. Even though it's hard because you know I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
he was going through something.
Right.
That's what it
because you're
alluded
walking
to.
out the door and people was just you
He
know
had a
all
lot of
types
anger, so that's what it alluded. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of anger, then that's what you portray. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta pull Eminem. Hide Well, Chris Brown's kind of hard because he's
But I feel
an
like
actual fucking performer. Like he has to perform. It's not like I rap and then put it out. Like
he evolved from that. But yeah, go.
No, I was sure to be honest.
We're waiting for a classic album from you too, Chris. Like a certified classic. Your first album, The Moment, was classic.
The first album, The Moment.
Yeah, The Moment. But the first album,
Nah, actually, now that I think about it, you say
it passed as a classic for Chris Brown because of the moment, like what he did at that time.
Yeah,
it was groundbreaking, right?
That whole thing was.
you say Drake. You say Drake and Trey Songz the same artist, but I feel like Drake and Chris Brown is more the same artist.
Only because Chris Brown's more relevant, I guess, and he knows how to stay relevant.
He knows how to stay relevant, but he's a better rapper. I feel like. I feel like he could just hit the track and rap.
Go back. Who's a better rapper? Wait, Chris is a better rapper than singer?
Than
Trey
Trey.
songs.
Like singer rapper.
Yeah.
Because I've had this argument with somebody before. I had this argument with my barber, Chris Brown fanatic, but like if we talking about straight rap, he's not a better rapper than Trey Songz. Like
I feel like on the track. I mean, not hands down.
people slept. I'm talking about straight rap.
Trey Songz is my nigga. Yeah, my favorite song. If I had to go between both of those artists, my favorite song is gonna be from Trey Songz. Gonna be from Wonder Woman. And because he hit that shit. He hit that shit hard with the rap, and
he's a better R&B artist, pure R&B artist than
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
But as far as like rapper, singer, pop wise, kind of
both of them are on there. Drake
got it
right there. Like
Drake. Oh no, you said Chris. Sorry, Chris has it. Yeah.
I think.
Is it because Trey Songz don't dance? Is it?
I think it's just that again he's just more of an R&B. He's more purely R&B. Like
right, because when he first came out,
side.
he was compared to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
No way, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, when he first came out.
Yeah, there was beef with that.
Because I remember my sister telling me about that, and I was listening to Trey Songz. I'm like, yo, he sounds just like R. Kelly, and it was fucking scary. Like sounds just like R. Kelly.
Not for nothing. When Neo first came out, I thought he was Usher. I was like,
really?
Yeah, his first song, I forgot the name of it.
So Sick? No, Stay
with Me. I thought that was Usher.
Stay with me.
Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah, I thought that was Usher.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't hear Neo. I didn't hear
that vibe.
I never heard someone say that before.
That was me.
Shout out to Usher though.
Shout out to
Usher.
Neo is
Christina
nice.
Milian, her first song, I thought that was Maya.
Dip it low.
Well, not that one.
That one?
AM to PM.
That was the first
Her
song?
first song.
Christina Milian?
Yeah, that
It wasn't Dip It Low?
No,
Pop, that thing.
That was a good song. That was a song. Man.
Wait, I gotta look that up now.
That's when Nick Cannon was like, he was like, let me get at that.
Matter of fact, yo, was that on the soundtrack? No, tweaking.
Nah.
She was out before that. She was out before that movie.
AM to PM came out in 2001.
Christina Milian. I probably remember it once I played it.
Somebody hit the lights so we can rock and take
This don't sound like Maya though.
people getting down, that's right.
I don't remember that song at all.
It came out during a bad time.
It do got a Maya kind of.
It came out during September 11th, around that time. So
Let's see.
people don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember this shit. Oh, I would have forgot about
It
this.
sound dope. It sound mad like 80s and shit. Like Janity and shit.
It was the first single, so you know they make it pop, girl. No.
I remember that.
It's Jeezy. I thought it was Fab on this one.
Yeah, he low key R&B nigga. This nigga got all the R&B games.
I know you probably about to say.
Yeah, I had him on one day. He was like, "Yo, I'm chilling, just listening to some Beyonce."
I thought you were gonna say something else. One time when I was with him living at his crib, I was staying at his crib. I remember he comes. I think he's coming in from work, maybe out the shower.
Pause.
And I was, pause. And I was just bumping some Diddy. He's just like, nah, I'm talking about not his radio records. Like, you got to be a Diddy, I guess, fan. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, Diddy got some shit, man. Like, don't be sleeping on Diddy. Even though, you know, people wrote for him, but fuck it.
Nah, yo. First and foremost, shout out to Day 26. You know that song from Making a Band?
Talk about Day 26.
They say that true love is so
I went
hard
through 4
to
seasons
find.
for them to just fall apart. Fuck them.
Word.
I'm
that
gonna
show
take
completely.
my time.
Danny they came too. They had
And
potential. He
I-
just fucked them up.
He fucked him up.
Fall
man.
into
fucked him up.
something, just end up with nothing. Yo, them dudes was talented, bro.
that
Fuck,
part-
yo.
I'm so mad that they didn't get the opportunity
What
like to
you
be bigger
got
than
for
was.
me? Woo! I won. Ooh.
Diddy made the
People in the young
first spots
20s, I don't
on
know
his
about
back. I don't
this.
know if you guys remember because I was watching the show. I was
I've
dedicated.
been
I was
losing.
Yeah,
that was the
I
first
remember
time
that.
reality TV struck with me, and I was
Yeah.
like watching it in and out, like watching it.
Watching
And then
the
he
show
made them
every
compete.
week.
I remember he had a
Exactly.
group already, and he told them like, "All right, you guys gonna compete with these dudes.
Oh,
If
yeah, I
you
remember
lose,
that.
You're gonna lose your spot, so you're fighting for different spots."
I don't
I'm like,
remember
Yo,
that.
what
You don't
is
remember
going
that?
on,
That
bro?
part?
Yeah.
Is it when they went in his dance studio?
And they was all singing together. They was all like,
singing together. That's what
Oh,
they
wait,
singing
wait,
together.
wait.
And they're on a tank top.
Yeah. These niggas, yeah.
They went in because they was fighting for their
Right.
lives.
Yo, Brian was bugging. I think it was
Brian was with the praise.
Yeah, he was bugging.
Up, bro.
Him and Will, I think, was
toughest
bugging,
R&B
bro.
battle in
And, then,
life.
and that's when and then at the end of the day, they beat them, but he found some other talented dudes from the other group and picked them and put them in the group.
yeah, but none of them.
You
none
had
of-
to be there watching
Yeah,
that.
that was the
Oh,
time. That was the
man.
time.
That's still when
And
MTV was
that's
popping.
when, and that's when they started like bringing Danny the Kane over, and they were like doing the shows together and stuff like that. And did he fuck them up?
Bring
bro?
up Danny Kane after. I got something to tell you about that.
Got you.
Oh my God,
Bring it up
bro.
now, cause I don't know.
Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, okay.
It's a
We in
for
the
side.
car. Reruns. Yo, Diddy. I can't blame everything on Diddy, but damn, yo, those
That was
they
so-
came out the wrong time. There were no boy groups popping at the time.
No, but there was no girl groups either. Like,
That was no, that
But
was-
they were
that was
strictly-
kinda-
Shout just broke up.
Right, but
around that.
that's a
I
fact
mean, that was
too.
only they were popular.
But
in
they
pop
were
music.
they were too cast as too R&B.
Two
But they
R&B.
have some. Yo, they but the music biz was falling off at that time.
music. Yeah, music was off. Like it was a weird time for music.
Right.
Like,
from like
that,
late 06, 07 to like 09.
That was
it was
06 when they were doing that.
No, that was like
When Day 26 came out.
08,
Oh,
09, 08, 09, yeah.
Really? No.
Junior
bro.
senior,
They-
yeah.
They
hell yeah.
say that true love.
I remember doing
is
Making
those-
the band was around
Those
like
tip to
Oh, yeah,
tip
09.
walks listening to those
Cause I'm
hours.
gonna take my time. Them dudes was nice, bro. Like
Yo,
could
Q,
have been.
Rob, Will, Brian, Big Mike.
word.
Pause. But that was his name.
Big Mike.
That was crazy, bro.
Second album was 09, first album was 08, which means the show was cause
06
Shows
August 26, 2008. Yep. Remember that.
Remember the date.
I remember that. Fuck out
That's
here.
crazy, bro.
Man.
I really wanted them dudes to prosper, bro.
They was exclusive.
It's oh my god.
I wanna
bro.
play no games. I want you.
Woo! Yeah, I don't know.
That was the album, yo.
Give him the money, bro. Play the single.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, and me in high school, you know, we was out here like, ah.
Hey. That's Myron right there, right?
Yep.
That's Will. No,
No, that's Brian, bro.
That's Will.
This is Brian.
Brian.
This is Brian.
wait, when they bring up the hook, I got it. Brian. That's Brian, bro.
Alright.
With the braids. That was Will, bro. He always
Bro was the light skinned dude.
No,
cute.
this is
Yeah,
Will, yeah.
that's Brian, bro. Yeah,
Diddy, please don't copyright us, dog.
yeah.
Please, Diddy.
We just reminiscing.
Drake.
No, they too old now. Willie doing like.
Nah, it's over.
That's Will.
That's real. That's right. Yeah.
That's real. And then what's Rob?
Robert comes in the second.
Rob is at the end. Rob.
That's
Yo, I remember I
That's still
downloaded
Will?
that shit illegally when that shit came out, bro. On LimeWire, bro.
Brian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cause he sound like a girl, not a girl,
He
boy.
really
Yeah,
worked
so
in booth, though.
Yeah, he has some.
He had them stressed.
Speak for me.
Do it again.
He really had
That's
them
not it.
stressed.
That's not it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Do it again. We ain't leaving.
Oh,
We ain't leaving.
son.
Do it
Yo, that's yo. That album was hard. I don't care, bro. That first album was hard, bro. Fuck out of here.
I
It's
don't
a
know
self
what did-
classic for me, man.
Yo, Afion Crockett had spoofs about that on YouTube, yo. I was
did?
dying, yo. If you see it now, you
When they switched up the
crack
season, bro,
up.
this was the song. When they switched up the season, that was the song. When they switched
yeah
up
when
the
they had
season.
the Whoever make the better album stays the other one.
Yeah, then yo.
Out of Danny and Kane?
I remember that. Yeah.
I didn't remember them compete, but I don't remember. Oh shit!
That's when the pressure was on. They was making this song.
That was fire.
That dance.
Damn,
You
they
know
were
the dance?
fire early like 2000s.
It was like early 2000s, bro.
yo.
That Cisco era, bro.
The Cisco era, that 112 era too.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's 90s R&B, early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's a product of its time, bro. It was just...
And the good thing was that they could dance. Well, they had to learn to dance, which was good. Whoa.
Nah, Diddy said that. You gotta do it all, bro. Nah, Diddy at the end of the day, he's just one in.
Cause think about it. Neo started dancing more as his career progressed. Neo.
Yeah. Dance with the Stars helped him.
I'm weak.
Neo was nice. Shout out to Neo. First 3 albums back to back were hitting.
Yeah, he had some classic albums.
It might be first 4 too. I mean,
Four.
his first 3 were hitting. His second album, that was like low key classic. It was close to it. Because of You. I remember that, man. Neo, what?
Oh shit, yeah, that's new.
My sis. Shout out to my sister. She's the one who I can't lie. She put me onto that. Neo.
Yeah.
I already told you.
That was everywhere too.
I thought it was Usher, so. And I was like, oh shit, is somebody named Neo?
I thought Chris Brown was a girl at the beginning, so.
Speaking of,
so young.
you said your dad thought he was a girl,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
He sounded like a girl, and I'm like,
Say yo.
Yeah.
that running was he
About
sounded like
5 minutes
that
ago.
falsetto was up there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, yo.
That a young ain't never seen before.
His first 2-3 albums, no, his first 2 albums for sure, hands down, was like fire. Like,
What's the second album? That's where he dropped the
Exclusive,
Name
yeah.
Wall too.
That was
right?
my shit,
Exclusive
yo.
was the
What?
second one, yeah.
Wall to wall.
Yeah. He was nice, yo.
I don't even know.
That was Kiss Kiss too. Lovely.
That song grew. It took time for that song to grow on me. Get it poppin',
He made that song.
throw
though,
some D's. Yeah. Let's get it
After
shouting.
that, I don't remember any Chris Brown song after Exclusive.
Cause that's when the thing hit, the Rihanna
Graffiti,
shit.
yeah, Graffiti was next and Fame, yeah.
Graffiti fell off because of the Rihanna shit. They didn't make anything.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
have a
my
lot of good
song
songs.
on
That's
the
when he
album.
had the double mint
Yeah.
the contract.
All that shit was
and
going
the song ever, and then
hated that fucking
they
shit.
dropped because it was
Yeah,
everywhere. They
yo.
dropped him because he beat Rihanna. He's like, nah, bro, you can't eat fresh no more. No gun for you.
He came back. I feel like he came back when X came back. When he
Deuces.
did that
Remember, Deuces
X.
was the comeback for him.
What song is Deuces? I don't even remember that one.
All that bullshit's for the birds. You ain't nothing but a voucher.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Goodbye.
Deuces? Yeah, I remember that.
What album was that?
Say
Graffiti.
that was it was the mixtape.
It was Fame.
Fame.
It was the mixtape first because he was fucking with the Kevin McCall dude.
And Look at Me Now came out, yup. Look
That
at
was
Me
at that
Now.
time too.
Oh.
Damn, I feel like those are two different points in time. Holy crap.
Paper. Yeah.
You know his last. That's why he don't like his albums don't always have like a full body like
He got to
music
get
like
that. And
But
he
his
be
hits, he got hits.
he be having the songs. I don't understand sometimes. Like, damn, bro. Like, even some of Usher's albums that's like, it's still better than Chris Brown shit. Like,
That's true.
what's the album that came out after Confessions that people didn't like that had Moving Mountains on it?
Oh, Here I Stand.
Raymond vs. Raymond.
Here I Stand.
Here I stand.
That one came out after.
I
Here
like
I
both of
Stand
those
is still
shits.
better than every Chris Brown album.
Damn, Here I stand. I don't like that one.
People don't, but he got shit on it. He got some shit on it.
I gotta listen to it.
Trading
It's been a-
Places.
It's been a minute since I listened.
I mean, I'm an Usher fan, so I fuck with
I fuck with
Usher.
Usher too, bro.
Can Usher beat Chris Brown in a versus battle?
Oh,
20
my
songs.
God.
20 songs. Can Usher do it?
20 songs.
Can Usher do it?
Can Usher?
I think Usher does it. I think so, bro. Remember, we gotta go back.
That's
to
our.
Yeah.
90s Usher too.
For our time, Usher's
yeah.
our king. R. Kelly was God, but Usher was our. That was our guy.
So this is why I would say Chris Brown's gonna win. It's because he has a larger audience,
And-
not just because of who he reaches out to now. It's like he has R&B tracks that niggas who fuck with Usher is gonna fuck with him too, and that's where because he don't like Usher's too classical of
But that's where Chris Brown loses because if you think about it, if you talk about the young audience, Chris Brown is gonna wash him. But if you think about it, you got people like Kamala Harris, you got owners of these different companies that's inside of these fucking versus battles watching.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got the vice president candidate fucking watching it. They're gonna relate to Usher.
That's true.
You got our fucking grandmothers and aunts.
Everyone
and
knows Usher.
Yeah, so they when that crowd of people come and they're watching versus. Let's just say they did Usher and Chris Brown this week after they just did Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight last week, right? On the verses.
Yeah.
Those older people, I'm like, oh, Usher? Oh, we Chris Brown's popular. They gonna be in it because Usher. They start playing that. Chris Brown got and if Usher start pulling out them lovers and friends bags, what Chris Brown pop records can't save him, bro.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
You got it bad.
Yeah.
That's a R&B smash. Man. It was a pop.
Yeah.
Not one Chris Brown song beats yeah. Like that was the
Oh
decade
my
song,
God, bro. That was yo.
That in my
my
love,
God.
but that was the decade song, bro.
Yeah, he got,
My love,
he did have a lot
the
of
Timberlake song?
Yeah, those were the.
ABC.
That's a decade song, bro.
He
Like
dropped that 2004 and
what Chris Brown
I
song
never looked
stands
back.
up to that? He got if you talking about go through your entire catalog, Chris Brown gonna watch him. But if you talking
That's
about
what
bring
I'm
your
saying,
20
though.
best songs,
Yeah, obliterates
If you do
more than
20
half
best
his song.
songs,
his first 10 songs, Usher's giving him a knockout, bro. Like
Yeah, no. He got a lot of big hits, right? But like you said, he got.
What about Let It Burn?
You got to go through a whole catalog of Chris Brown. If you could pick 20 of them shits.
yo,
Well, Confessions on Home will fucking like.
Yeah, my boo was
you can name
you
a
trying to do a battle right now?
give me a collabo, female collabo song that Usher could play to that. I mean, Chris Brown could play to
Jordan
that.
Sparks one, and that's the one they've been
No
doing.
Air, nigga, that's not rocking, bro. To my boo, No Air wasn't. No Air was not whack. No, it's not.
But that's
not,
what they compared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did on Twitter not too long
No
ago.
Air.
Boom Bang Boo wins all the day.
Somebody did that on Twitter.
So on Twitter they were saying like, someone said like, yeah, they put them side by side, and automatically
I'm
the
a-
whole Twitter went like, bro, my boo's winning. What are you talking about?
yeah,
It might have been some young kid who put that.
And that's crazy because No Air was like 07, right? My boo was 04. Y'all niggas. Whoa, excuse me. Whoa, what? My boo was hard.
Yeah, he doesn't have another collab with a female that.
Chris
He
Brown,
didn't really have one.
I love your
He
music.
didn't do it with Rihanna, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Cake remix, but I don't think that would count.
Nobody was gonna put them two together and say.
Let's just say Chris Brown goes in his deep R&B bag.
Alright, you know what? I'm a hit. Okay, you wanna go there? I'm gonna go here too. Watch this then. What about this?
I got you.
I'm not really having a battle. I hope we don't get
We got
copyright
a
strike.
battle.
Oh wait, I got you.
I hope we don't get a copyright strike.
Come on, what? What's up?
He got that.
Come on.
I already played two, bro. That's your song for my boo.
What song is that? Oh, yo.
Let it rock. I got you.
He's like, what? What you got?
No, I'm dying.
He's like, I don't know.
I'm trying to make sure we don't get hit with a copyright strike.
We do not
What?
own
We
the
do
rights.
not own any of these songs. Pause that for 1 second. I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing about that song, cause I got a song for that. Ooh.
Why don't I remember the song? Let's say 701. There you go. Yeah.
We were there for both. We're all
Yeah.
28. I'll be 29 at the end of the year. Our mind is with your mind as far as our age group. Am I gonna go back to some of these older records, or let's fast forward when I was a little older, where I feel like I can actually pick what I like? Because a lot of the songs you hear on the radio, mom, dad playing, you're not the one turning on the radio, popping in the CD at a certain age. By the time Chris Brown came out, we had
the power.
right. So it's like when you start hearing it, it's just like,
Nah, listen, I know all his albums, 8701 and all that
oh, I
shit.
think let's say Chris.
No. I'm talking about Usher shit. I tell you,
Oh wait! Play your song again. Play your song.
this one
Yeah,
that I was
yeah.
playing just now. Here's another one. People
Wait!
forget.
Whoa! Don't violate! Don't violate!
Whoa.
Don't violate!
Yeah, you got it bad.
Okay, no, I got one for that right now. I was looking for one, right?
Stuck in the house, you don't wanna
I got
have. Yo, shout out to Jermaine Dupri on that one.
I got one for you.
I feel a certain kind of way about this song.
Say goodbye.
This song
What?
hits. Wait, keep. I got you. I not play it. Nah, all right, I got you.
That don't match up with that song.
A little bit, yeah.
Uh huh.
It's a little bit, I guess.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm taking Usher, bro.
Wait, matter of fact, you could play "You Got It Bad" to that song because "You Got It Bad" was around the Chili era, so it'll match up.
Nah, they match up. This one too, though.
That's my shit.
That's fine.
Nah, leave that on for a second. I gotta hear gotta hear the opening shit. Here, Say what you. Woo! That was yo, Chris. I'm not a hater. That was fire. I got you right now. Gotta. This song may not beat it, but.
I'm saying Usher wins, bro.
Ooh.
Usher
Whoa,
definitely wins.
wait.
I know. I just like this competition, though. It's like, cause I'm like, yo, this really do match up. You had to pick
I got
20
you.
songs.
Is it perfect?
Okay.
What song is that again?
Love in This Club.
Love in This Club.
Okay.
And that's part 2. I ain't even played part 1 with Jeezy.
I got you.
That's a
I got you.
throwback. Wow, that just took me back.
I got you.
Hey.
I got one for you right now.
That's after Confessions, right? That's Here
Yeah.
I Stand? Jesus.
I can't think of the name of this shit.
Take
Wait.
me down. My
I'm
bad.
gonna take you down. Yeah.
Yeah, the girl's gonna go crazy for that one.
Come on, what?
All alone.
The song
in
is
this-
playing.
Yo, check the year, bro. Check the year on that.
That is
That's 07.
2007, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a story about that. I can't share that.
Really wanna take you down.
There's a lot of them, yo. This would be a great matchup.
After the night,
Ooh.
don't bring your girl from me.
to play for real. For real.
That song might be better, but this song is gonna hit for the older crew. People that's a little older than us. I was in the club at the time.
Yeah, like,
this
oh,
is
yeah,
it.
hey,
Yeah, I'm really good out with the girls. Yeah. Don't leave your girl from. But this is what Chris Brown is now. What Usher was then. Like when I'm like, oh, Usher's that guy. You know, you see the video. Situations will arise. Yo, what? I remember that.
He had big hits. That was the thing. It'd be hard to tell though.
That shit was hard. Shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Pharrell. I got another Pharrell coming up. Let me hear it, Carlton. I got another Pharrell coming up. It's an Usher classic.
No, go ahead. Don't worry about it.
It's an Usher classic. You gotta be.
I know this
I
song.
don't remember this song.
You don't remember this?
No.
This is one of those songs people don't remember. Yeah.
That is a Pharrell song.
Yeah, you can hear in the beat, right?
That's definitely not too.
That's definitely not too. Yeah. We here.
Shit, that song Neptune's the Clips about to jump on it.
Yo, ain't that sound like Mace rapping for Diddy? Or Loon?
Yeah, he had mad hits too though. He just wants. Oh, wait.
Let me. Let's go, Breezy. Let's go.
Actually, this wasn't it. This wasn't it.
That's the What's the Wall.
I got you. Keep that. Go back to his album.
Man, they really having the battle. Really need to go watch the verses.
You don't have to do it now. They about to sign up, so.
I got you. I got you. When Nicki, niggas forgot about this.
I forgot about this.
I do too.
Wow.
Middle school, yeah.
Let's go, man.
Come on.
Let's go.
Well, alright, so since you wanna try to give some new school,
I'm gonna hold you down, Usher. Somebody got to. Chili left. Pause.
Yeah.
Got him. Play that. I got him.
Bro. Yellow.
I'm gonna save this one song. I play that. I got you. I'm gonna save the one song I was gonna play. Okay. How long? Woo! That's when I start cheating. You start playing. You start playing shit like that. That's when I pull out the.
You said cheating.
That's when you start cheating. You be like, yo. That's when you pull out the.
Nah.
Woo! But that's not the song I was gonna play. I'm waiting. I hope.
Nah, I got it. So
I'm waiting.
Just drop the
That's all you need here is the beat. You don't even gotta hear the whole shit. Woo! Like, don't. I got one. Woo! I dare him play an R&B record. Like, I dare him, bro. Like,
play another R&B
I
record?
dare him, bro. I dare him. People forgot about this one.
Yeah, there's too many fucking albums Chris Brown got. Shit. But I'm gonna go back to the first album because I ain't played this one yet.
I know you've been playing. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Hell yeah.
What? How they
Beginning
fuck the
Breezy,
video?
I remember, huh? Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
My bad.
What's in there, bro?
Hey.
I wanna.
And it's getting a little cold. Don't play I Need a Girl. Part 1 is the little cuddle weather I Need a Girl. Part 2 is the
Alright.
The club one, yeah.
So now I'm gonna take it up a notch for you because we gonna finish this soon.
That's more recent too.
This is 2014.
Yeah. Last night.
This also boosted his career again.
It is? Making me sweat a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
all Didn't he have two versions to that song too? He had the Tiger and the Wing verse?
I think so. Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah, cause I was everywhere too.
Oh, this is I'm sorry. When you talking about putting on an R&B song, I got you. I hope people know the song.
I don't know.
This is
I knew that was on X. I know 12 songs on 12 lane.
This is a good one.
Don't go down that bag.
Yeah,
Don't
we
go
can't
down that bag.
That-
Don't
that's
go
not
down that bag.
That's not a big hit, so I'm not.
Don't go down that bag. Oh. But for that first one you played,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh.
Just play all of Confessions, bro. The whole Confessions.
Yo,
like,
fuck
the
that.
day.
Here we go. I got one. You said All the Confessions.
All the Confessions
That
was
one,
great.
that album. Yeah, that was a. But here we go. Oh no, this one.
Well, that's more recent. That's right now.
Nah, this is cheating.
Yeah, you got him make a Drake on it, bro. Midas touch Drake.
Career revival, right? Here's a boost. Boost. Come on. This is that was a song.
That soul record is so smooth, though.
Summer 2019, hands down.
That's so good. Nah, that's this year, bro.
2019, no, that came out 2019.
Yeah,
Nah,
it definitely
man.
did.
Last year.
At the end.
Last year,
Going
no.
out.
Came out last year. I remember that
It can
shit.
still be the song.
I wait. I got you.
That just shows you how good it is.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I show if you play that and I ain't play yet. There's only 2 songs you can really play towards that.
Listen, I'm running out of
And
fucking
one of the
ideas,
songs-
Bro. Too many days those, bro.
Let me love you down. Yeah, he killed that one. That's the same time that he dropped Hot Toddy, and I like Hot Toddy a lot too.
That was my shit. Well, Hove. Hot
Shit.
Toddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was
There's
this.
so many fucking songs, bro.
Hove.
Yeah, that's so.
You know, this is some cheating shit though, but I'm about to do it anyway.
It's a Chris Brown feature.
It's an Usher feature.
Wait, they did a track together? I remember the song, but I don't know.
Him, Rick Ross.
Whoa.
Usher and Rick Ross. Chris Brown, Usher, and Rick Ross.
I think they got another
You
one.
playing.
Wait, am I tweaking? You are.
I see
Wait.
Chris Brown do
Wait.
this. Look at Usher like, thanks.
Na, na, na. Hey, Drake. I got you. You played. No, don't do it. Wait. I'm gonna say don't cheat. Wait. I got one more.
4A.
I got one more. Since you wanna, and you probably know what song I'm gonna play. Okay, I thought you was gonna play. You wanna play Chris Brown? Chris Brown and Usher.
Ooh.
This is way better than that. Don't even.
No, I didn't even know.
Oh. Oh, this is what everybody, yeah.
Whoa, this was hard.
Hold on. This is you talking about R&B. This is the last one. But this is R&B for you. Niggas don't know about this one. Niggas don't know about this one. But I'm gonna skip over.
This is that's 12. That's 12, right? That has to be. I mean X.
Yeah, it's
X album. No. Underrated song on X. I don't know why people don't love it as much as I do. Autumn Leaves, bro.
I love Autumn Leaves with Kendrick Lamar.
Why, yo? I don't
Yeah.
heard that.
Yo,
Wait.
that's
Do you know who this is? Talking about R&B female artists. Chris Brown and Brandy, nigga.
oh, that's my girl. Wait, oh no, don't do that. They got enough songs together. Don't do that.
Alright, but you wanna hear Autumn Leaves?
Autumn Leaves.
I'm gonna put
That's
this-
the road he needs to go down and make a classic.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown did his thing on
Yeah.
that. He did a number on
Go
that.
back and listen to that.
Feels like autumn.
So I didn't even notice that the
before.
thing cut off and it started like a next
A
thing.
next.
Yeah, because we went going for so long.
Yeah.
So it went now it restarted to another like clip. So now we're at 12 minutes. So I think I know we did 2 hours,
Right.
but I don't know how 2 hours and what. But I know it's restarted. So
Like I got the lyrics right here. I've been bleeding in your silence. I feel safer in your violence. Woo! Oh, another underrated Chris Brown song. I think it's his best R&B record. It's up there. But people just seem to forget about it because I think the feature artist on this song brings down the value. But if you're a real Chris Brown song, oh, why it's not up here? Whoa. All the real Chris Brown fans know this one.
yeah. So like we hit 2 hours and some change. I don't even know it was 2 change. I know we hit 2 hours and then it did another like save and it's like 13 minutes. So I wanted to wrap it up real quick to see like to hear.
One thing about the video, you don't remember Chris Brown dancing in the fire with Diddy?
Oh shit!
That's-
Yeah.
You know, people slept on that. That was on the Diddy Dirty Money album.
Yeah, I remember that album. I remember that.
People
shit.
slept. Diddy had
But-
Usher was on that.
Like I was telling Rodney, I got
That was a good
I
one.
got a perfect topic to end on the podcast for today. Since we were talking about music, we could literally went from hip hop to like R&B now and stuff like that. Give me your top 5 artists right now in this current moment.
Alright. You want me? I'll go first. Because I don't got a lot.
Yeah.
No,
I might be able to go first.
You talking about current artists? Like, we had to bring out current artists?
no, yeah. Who is like in the genre of music
Like
is doing
currently
their
active?
thing? Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I
do
know that's really
do
vague.
Kanye go on that? Or, like, you talking about, like, new school artists?
He's
no,
he's still active.
yeah, just active.
Because
Like,
I got two different
who
ones
has
for
the
that.
most influence in pretty like in that sense? Like who has the most influence and stuff like that? And like in the game.
In the
like,
game right now?
Yeah, like
Oh, number one obviously gonna be Drake. He still got influence, I think, the strongest. But I'm gonna try to keep it more current, like with people. I'm not gonna bring like, cause I can say
I don't need that like that hot right now. Like
I can say
the month
J.
of
Cole
September.
and Kendrick. Nah, but I'm gonna say new school because it's like after Trap came out. Cause I would like if I would say me personally, it's gonna be Drake,
Oh, but
Kanye, J. Cole.
Keep it simple. All right, so like I'll make it a small list. Make it like your top artist right now. Who's doing the most right now?
Who's doing the most right now? I
Yeah.
would say Drake still. I would say Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi is underrated. People, yeah, he's
I love
doing
Lil
his
Uzi. I
own
like
thing.
him.
Post Malone, 100%.
I like that last album Post Malone did too.
Yeah. I don't really listen to him as much, but he is doing his thing. I'll say The Weeknd. As far as influence go.
Bro, that's my man's.
And
That's
then
my dude, bro.
yeah.
That's my dude. I'm surprised we didn't even bring that up there.
And then I'm gonna say Kanye because he's still influential.
You say yeah.
No, but I wasn't gonna bring him up, but he still be out here saying shit that makes him more relevant to like the culture now.
Like as far as artists that I follow, it's not many now. Ye, Brown, Chris Brown, of course, and Drake. To be honest, everyone else I'm gonna catch a song or two from you, but I don't know where to start from.
Oh shit, I don't know why I didn't say Chris Brown.
There's more current artists that got a lot of projects out. I just gotta sit and pick which one I want to listen to, but I can't. I guess I can't really say there's anyone who reminds me of like what I listened to growing up.
So that case like people like Rihanna and Jay-Z haven't dropped stuff in
right.
time.
Like if Rihanna drops something, I'm gonna look for it. Beyonce's another one. Like I'm gonna check for them. But like at my job, I've been here for over 2 years. They have like with their playlist, it has expanded my taste in music. So I can't like specifically name any artists or songs off the top of my head right now, but I probably could look through with my phone and I'm just like, I became a fan of that type of style of music. And it's not even like hip hop, so I gotta, I guess I'm being an old head and just give some of these newer guys a shot. Cause people are talented nowadays.
No, that's what I do too. I gotta like actually like start like, okay, let me just try this, do what I just did. Like,
cause I got a weird playlist sometimes and it's from artists I catch from my job and I'm like feeling their shit. Like talent is talent. Like there's a song called Trampoline. You know that song? I've been dancing on a trampoline. Some girl song is talented as fuck. Even this girl that makes if I was gay or if I were gay or if I were a boy, something like that. Billie Eilish, Irish.
Oh, Billie Eilish, yeah.
Her songs are great too. Like and
I know
she's talented as fuck.
She has a couple songs that you could hear like I kind of like that.
I like
her voice, like nice full voice. She has that.
Her there was another artist girl named Destiny Rogers I picked up from my job. She got a few songs that I like. What's this other chick name? Let me look it up before I get it wrong because she's talented as fuck. Housley. Sorry. Yeah, Without Me. Right, she's talented as fuck too. Like
I like Housley too. Right now, for me, I probably have to go with Drake only because he's just. Bro, every time this guy puts on the fucking track, it's just the world like stops.
Boost? Word.
The world just fucking stops. Bro.
Matter of fact, sorry to cut you off. My daughter asked me this morning, Daddy, what's your favorite song? And I'm just like, I have a favorite song at the moment, but I'm just like, I'm gonna say it to her. She's only 6. She's gonna. Pop Star by Drake is my favorite song at the moment.
Yo, I'm sorry. I want to scratch something too. I'm taking Ye out the list and I'm putting Meg Thee Stallion. I'm sorry. Meg Thee Stallion, she doing her thing, yo.
Yeah.
You have to make the argument for Cardi too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say
one thing about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm glad you brought her up. When have you ever seen two artists in the same kind of lane come out and still be successful? Because I feel like she's traveling down like the Nicki lane, and she's been successful with her last like 4 or 5 singles. And just maybe she has not been as successful as Nicki because Nicki has been doing it first for a couple years longer. When have you ever seen that?
I mean, from the get go, like it's only been one female rapper.
It's always like that.
It's only one. It's like the token one.
I was having this. Yeah, go ahead.
It's always the token one, and then like you said, like, it's been like, and they're like. Not even downplaying because usually like
and they fucks with each other. The two of them.
There's just always a rip, like a
right.
ripple.
Usually it's started by the label. It's not really the artist. It's by the labels.
So, but yeah, there's we both gonna eat.
Yo, that's what I was saying. So like I was having this conversation with my girl, right? Cause I was asking her, who do you think is better, Nicki, or Meg Thee Stallion? And she was like, I don't want to compare them to. They should both be able to have their own. They should both. And I started to get it because, like they said, like females don't really have a place in hip hop for both of them to dominate. This is the first time you get to see 2 dominated females at the same time, and it's good that they did do a track together to show you that they could both do it. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's like, oh shit, that's just double the fun for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you hear 2 style of raps on one track, and they both have their own swag to it, and they both
that's
still be able to
Savage
compete, like,
record.
Yo.
That was my favorite song earlier in the year.
Actually, I like the Hot Girl Summer song.
Yeah, all the songs.
I did too. It's not something. I'm like Savage is a song. I don't give a fuck who I'm around. I'm playing that shit. That shit fire. Hot Girl Summer. I don't know.
Savage goes hard, bro. That beat
is hypnotic, bro. Like
It's really good.
So I feel like Cardi,
I'm that bitch.
she gets more of that mainstream like love.
Cardi too. But you have to remember, Cardi is like a little bit more global because she's like even expanding herself elsewhere because she's not hip hop. She's part Spanish, so she's bringing that other world into it, 100%. Which is crazy.
Wait, agree or disagree? Cardi is what Nicki wanted to be. Nicki's been highly successful, not taking anything from her.
Yeah. That's why
as far as because she had
perception. Has she been received? Her reception.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to Cardi surpassed where Nicki wanted to be because even at the end of the day, she had like a track with Bad Bunny on and Nicki. There was no business for her to be on that shit. Besides the fact that that record didn't help Nicki out. That record helped Bad Bunny out though.
That's a fact. And Nicki is getting love and respect from everyone. It's not surprising that Cardi has more number ones.
It's not surprising or surprising?
Is it surprising that she has more number ones than Nicki?
No, because
to me that is.
Her
look at Nicki's run. If you like,
Nicki had a long
our biggest problem, like as hip hop, is that we didn't like that Nicki was too pop. It was great for her because if the next woman comes in line, we know they have a shot to be that high.
But we just talked about earlier in the conversation how like Kanye grew, Drake grew. They had to be different, and pop. Yeah, the biggest genre in the country now is hip hop, right? But pop,
which is pop music,
pop you could play anywhere now,
right?
Yeah. You can play pop wherever. It could be a club banger, or it could be like some summer song. It could be rap. At the end of the day, rap has its place,
right?
Yeah. Unless you have to make that song to be.
She wasn't street enough, I should say.
So
Cardi derives from that Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, transcending like. As far as sex
Nicki,
goes.
yeah. I mean, Kim.
Cardi's persona goes through the music.
Right. I think with Nicki, we don't know what her persona is.
No, we don't know who she is. She's just Nicki. She's like, okay, cool.
Are you Nicki or are you the Barbie? Like, we don't...
She was that, but then I felt like it got lost in translation when she became pop.
Maybe she became a little too big-headed?
Yeah.
Maybe her ego got too big.
Let me make this one thing clear. Nicki can rap her fucking ass off.
1,000%.
Don't let's not forget.
Listen, Cardi B got ghostwriters, hands down. She not afraid to say it. So
right.
A part of that is like a stipulation to what she could do versus what Nicki like has a raw talent.
Right, which is right. But Cardi hasn't strayed away from who she is. That's the thing.
She's been her 100%.
That's why she's still.
I don't give a
beginning.
Right. Yeah, and that's another thing. She hasn't ran away from the fact that she uses a team. Cardi hasn't. Like she's been open about it.
She's like, yo, this is what it is and what it is.
There's no secret.
And one of her ghostwriters is this guy up in Newburgh? What's his name? Paradise Fontaine. Dude is talented as fuck.
Oh shit, I know.
Yeah, he's from New York. Yeah, talented as fuck.
That's crazy. At the end of the day, you want to hear it come from something like even if Drake had ghostwriter, you could hear the original. You want to hear that shit from Dre. You want to hear that shit from
There was rumors
too.
about Wayne, too. I don't know if it's always true. From Gilly to...
I'm sure there's certain songs in their genre that they want to, like, try to, like... You want to switch it up a little bit. Let me try this out. Like, you obviously going to need someone to coach you through it anyway. So, like, you just sample records, too. So, like, you get a little bit... You take a little reference track from that. But, yeah. What I like about Meg Thee Stallion, she's a little different. And that's why she was able to create that action lane that
she's
that
like,
never there.
Remember Kaya? My neck.
Yeah.
She's like Kaya on steroids.
Word.
My neck.
And she had the internet because at the end of the day, Savage was on TikTok and all over the place.
That's what, right.
And WAP is all over TikTok and everything. Like, so the social media helped her OD. The hot girl summer thing was a thing the whole summer where like, City Boys up by 2, like as a joke. But it was a good joke. It was a funny thing where like there was like friendly commentary type stuff. So like social media put her on the map too.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what I'm saying. That created a new lane.
I'm that big. That beat.
You got that
hard,
premium.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the the biggest artist right now, probably.
Yeah, top five.
I'm just do number 1 because like to be honest, it's hard to do a 5 to be honest. Because you have to incorporate all the music, and we only cover like one basis at this point.
Yeah.
And I give Cardi respect because even though her second album hasn't dropped, the material, the singles that's out. And there's no drop off because they usually say sophomore jinx.
She's putting that Drake work in.
That's why she's Meg Thee Stallion because shit that helped her.
Also I think helps like preserving yourself. I feel like there's artists who can always put out tracks consistently, Wayne and Drake, and it'll be good, and then artists who tries to oversaturate and is not good. I think going in, this is my, and I think Kendrick is like that. It's not too much.
Kanye's like that because at the end of the day, we only get the Kanye album. We don't remember again.
Yep. I know she's talking shit. J. Cole definitely like that.
Yeah, J. Cole. Yep.
No, who's your biggest artist right now?
It's probably Cardi or Drake, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I said, Drake could just come out of the blue and just sell them in the records.
Yeah, nah.
But Cardi's like, she's so in the media, in the face. She's doing so many things.
The only reason why Cardi not there is because she's too new. Drake's been here for a decade.
No, she's there. She can get there. If you think about where they both were at when they dropped their first album, she's hiding where Drake is.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
Cardi definitely getting way hotter.
But then
because that Bodak Yellow, bro.
that helped. But yo, I want to know this. My thing is, how long will this last for?
For Cardi?
For her, because again, it's not all her. So like, how long will that last? You know.
By the way, shout out to Cardi for holding down the Bronx. You know, hometown.
Oh,
yeah, she really held. She's not shy about that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Nicki, I think it's another reason why people have strayed away from Nicki, because it's just like, you're from Queens, you're from New York, and you don't act like a New York. Yeah, you don't act like a New York.
I remember like a year ago, and it was like on Cardi's Twitter, and she was like back in the home, I think in her mom's apartment or some shit like that, or
Nicki.
No, not Nicki.
Cardi.
Yeah,
I remember that she was in grandma's.
I think she had gotten like, maybe it must have been when Bodak Yellow was blowing up, and then finally like hit number one, and she probably like broke a record or something. She was
she was mad regular.
Yeah, she was mad regular. Yeah.
You remember when she came to the job?
Oh yeah, she came to the job. Yeah, I remember that. She won that passport picture.
Well, we know.
Nah, it's cool though. It's cool to see everybody recognize that. Well, was that it?
Yeah. So, any last thoughts before we sign off? We talked about a lot. We talked about we literally talked about the music industry in general. To be honest, picked our favorites. Talked a lot about stuff.
Miami to the finals.
Did a little versus battle. Yeah,
we did a little versus battle real quick. I picked Usher. I think we all did pick Usher.
Yeah.
They're both great. They're both
great, man. It's hard to. That's why I wanted to play the music, because it was like, you can't really choose, because you both gentle both of them. Like, just keep it going. Like, you just really could keep it going.
And it's just like, it's not like when you play both of their music, it's like,
oh, that one's better. That one's
better.
Yeah,
it's like
you got both ears.
It's a teeter. But yeah, man, like, this was a good session. We went in, like, I think this is like 2.5 hours, give or take.
Yeah, right. Shit.
How did it feel?
It felt natural.
Yeah.
Did? Feel more comfortable?
Yeah.
That's what I was perceiving. That's why I wanted to I wanted to start it off, and I wanted to see if I could get it.
Yeah, that's what he said. Just talk. Let's not have a single conversation about one thing, because then it'll get dull. Versus we just chat. And like you said, we could break it up if we want to, or we could keep it all together.
Yeah. I'm 100% fine. Still gotta figure out how to edit this. No?
Right.
That's gonna take time, but
that'll take some time.
No, but yeah, I got the content. I like the content. Yeah, but yeah, bro, I'm Myron.
Carlton.
Rod Sprad.
I'll see you the next time. Hopefully it won't be too long of a break.
Peace. Word.